Konnichiwa. Moshi moshi. Hello, 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 internet users of internet land. What is bonking? What is happening? Welcome back to another episode of the NoSkill podcast. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? What's going on out there? Hopefully your weekend was well. Today we are back again with another episode of the podcast and another special guest too, actually. One of them you've seen before, making his triumphant return of WestPlays, Table. How you doing, man?
Hello, I'm good. I'm doing good.
And then sitting next to Table, one of his cohorts, another cast member and content creator of WestPlays, down at the end in the suit of armor, is Hello, sir.
Hello.
How art thou? How is thee? How are ye?
I'm doing good right now. I'm getting goldfish eventually. I'm hyped.
Weird. You were talking about goldfish earlier, and now I really want some. I now have to go make a grocery trip tomorrow. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome. Eat that goldfish. Enjoy it.
Dude, goldfish just hit different. You know, before we actually kick off and actually start like delving into this thing, now I just want to know since we brought up snacks. So outside of goldfish, then, because I'm just a curious mind. Okay, I'm just a curious mind. If outside of goldfish, what would be your go-to snack? Like you're going to the pantry. It's not time for dinner yet, but you know you can munch on something. What are we gonna be reaching for?
You already know my second answer. Popcorn. Popcorn is wonderful. Gosh.
The enthusiasm.
It's so good. There's no such thing as a bad.
There's
no such thing as a bad bag, whatever they call bucket. I don't care. Popcorn is amazing, and no one can tell me otherwise.
So you're the guy at the movie theater. You're with a group of people, and you get a large popcorn, and it's just for you. The rest of the people
just for me. I'm gonna. My stomach is gonna hurt so bad afterwards. I'm gonna have indigestion like hell, but it's so good.
Extra butter, extra salt, or are you just that weird guy that says no butter, no salt at all?
Very light butter, and then a little bit of salt.
All right, respectable. Keeping the caloric and sodium intake down. All right,
Yep,
I respect it.
I don't need to die, but
And down.
just a little
down.
bit. Just a little bit of death. Just a little bit of pain and misery afterwards. But
You're telling me I had Taco Bell tonight with extra chipotle sauce?
oh no.
Oh yeah, dude.
Good
Oh
luck.
yeah, bro. Trust me, at one point, like halfway through the burrito, my heart started palpitating, and I was like, I should stop. I'm not gonna, but I should. Okay, now moving down the bench, Table. Snack of choice. I heard you mention something earlier about protein powder and yogurt.
That's one snack I make. It's like you would make a protein shake or like a smoothie, but I use this thing called xanthan gum, which when I blend it makes it the consistency of like yogurt or like ice cream almost. It's a good snack.
Interesting.
What do you mix it with? Just like milk?
Well, I make it like a smoothie. Like I get frozen berries and things like that, and then I'll just put that in a blender with some water, 2 scoops of my protein powder, and then like I think a 1/4 teaspoon of that xanthan gum.
Now, are you like a fitness guy? Like you trying to go for gains?
Yes, I'm very into health and fitness. I try to keep myself always, healthy, just for my own longevity and everything.
In case the zombies come, and then you can run for distance. You're a distance runner, aren't you?
Well, I don't do running too much, more, heavy lifting, but.
Oh, he's gonna body slam some people. Now I'm just picturing this man like stone cold stunning an actual zombie. And
You could.
I would love to see that shit. Okay,
Table.
now
If I ever get infected,
I will lay the smackdown on your ass. I
thank
promise.
you. Thank
and
you.
leave you raw.
Hit it with the last ride.
I
Rock
love
bottom.
WWE.
I need to get hit with the I need to get with the tombstone pile driver before I die.
But did you say you love WWE?
Yeah, I'm a fan of it. I mean, now it's not as good as it used to be, but I still keep up with it.
He said it, Tom.
Talk to
You
these
can't
two.
unhear it. He said the truth.
Yes, I love him. This is gonna be great. All right. Now, moving down the line over here, because again, I'm just a curious mind, and for some reason, I want to know what people like to eat in their free time when it's not an actual full course meal. Brandon,
Oh my
snacky.
god. It gets me fucking heartburn at every time because I'm just like that. But I enjoy myself some spicy nachos, Doritos.
That's
Oh,
a
the Doritos.
respectable
I was
pick,
just like,
actually.
wait, he just makes nachos just cause?
No, this is Dorito spicy nacho.
Heartburn, indigestion, but it's worth it in the moment. I'm very okay with this. Very okay with this. All right, and then Mr. Green down there in the end.
Oh,
When you aren't getting food poisoning.
I have a horrible vice, and that is the chocolate or not chocolate, the peanut butter pretzel biscuits. I
Oh,
don't. They're
God.
just pretzels with peanut butter in the middle. I love them so much.
Oh, those are so good.
That's
So
right.
good.
Peanut butter.
Those are
Huh?
heavenly.
Good.
I
I'm
thought you
not
were
allergic to peanut butter. Why does everyone keep saying I have a peanut
You said
allergy?
you were allergic to peanuts.
You keep saying I'm allergic to peanuts. I'm allergic to almonds.
Yeah, seriously,
That's a
you keep saying
You
that.
keep saying you're like I'm allergic to peanuts. So Mikey's got to be allergic to peanuts. That's not how it works.
Well, then again, I'm allergic to every single thing that's considered a nut, a tree nut, or a legume outside of sunflower seeds. Funny enough.
A single bag of trail mix will kill you.
Yeah, that's why I have to get
That's
the
how
ones
I
without
found
peanuts in
out.
them.
Oh my god, that's a horrible.
Oh,
Imagine just eating this snack, especially the snack that has little M&Ms in it, and then all of a sudden your body just goes, "Hey, yeah, I found." Huh?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's how I found out. I had a bag of trail mix at work one day, and then I got all puffy, and I'm like, "Huh, not good."
Yeah, growing up,
boss,
I thought
do we have an
everybody.
EpiPen?
I do now.
I don't, because I'm stupid. Yeah, dude, I found out that I was allergic to peanuts / peanut butter and all that fun shit because I thought everybody naturally had got a scratchy throat and hard to breathe and puffy when they ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I thought that happened to everyone.
There was
Come to find-
nothing natural about that. There's...
Yeah.
No,
But you got to remember,
Not at all.
at the time I was like 10 years old and stupid.
you would have
And I
done that
was
2
just-
weeks ago. Don't lie.
No, I actually asked around this time. And even then, I might take the risk, like the Mr. Beast Feastable candy bars. Good shit, by the way. It says it was made in a factory that may contain nuts, and I was just like, "What are the odds, right? Like, fuck it, roll the d20, let's go." I can do this.
Decently high.
And hey, it worked. Okay, I
Was
had a
it
high
good?
Constitution day.
Was it good? Was it wonderful?
Very good, very good. Mr. Beast, you did a good job. You made a fantastic piece of candy. But no, that's not my snack of choice. For me, my snack of choice, because I grew up in the hood and I grew up broke. I love toast with butter, cinnamon, and sugar on it.
Yeah.
with
Cinnamon?
the brown sugar.
Yeah.
Brown sugar toast. I love that shit.
Brown sugar toast.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, especially for some reason, I don't know why, but my internet has just been wanting to be fucky for like the last 4 days. And I've called my ISP about it several times, and at one point I was in the dark. So I just turned on my my old Xbox that has a disc reader in it. I started watching movies, and I went through, I'd say easily half a loaf of bread, just going to the kitchen, making toast, spreading the butter and putting the shit on it, and then just eating and watching old skateboarding movies. I was
That
halfway
sounds
through the
like a
movie
day.
Grind. Dude, I was halfway through the movie Grind, and then the internet came back on. I had a decision to make. Go back online.
No, you finished that movie. It's a fantastic movie.
I was just like, go back online, or do I finish this fucking toasted movie? I chose the toasted movie.
Good. This should have been a question.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, okay. So, we've gotten the snackies out of the way. Hello. How you boys doing? You guys holding up okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Craving goldfish.
Good. All right, so now,
Table.
first
Yeah.
up, the first thing that the fellas and I want to know, Warfles.
Yeah, what's up?
We got to know this man last time he was here. Now we want to get to know you.
All right. I'll
You
try
wanna
to remember
go-
my life.
We want to know who you are, where you're about, where you came from. Did you find Waldo? How did you two hook up and meet? Where did you come into the whole WestPlays thing?
All right. So To start off, I'm Warfles. I am Alaskan. I've lived here a long time, my whole life. That's it about me. But I met Table through. It was Reddit, wasn't it? It was like through a Smash Bros server on Reddit.
Yeah.
One of your other friends wanted to do a Smash Bros tournament, and I joined, and then I won, and then my other friend joined, and he beat us, and then you want to do a podcast with
No, it
other
was
people.
Ender who wanted to do
It
a
was
podcast.
Ender who wanted to do a podcast, and I was invited to that group call, and I yelled at you guys for like an hour about you trying to start a podcast on your phones.
Yeah.
And only your phones. There was no recording software there. It was just
Yeah.
3 guys on their phones in a Discord call. And then I joined the podcast because I needed to record it. And then that's where we're here today.
Yep.
That's
Super
good.
Smash Brothers 2.
That is such a
Technological-
beautiful story.
That's
Sorry, I didn't mean to
awesome.
cut in. But that is
Nah,
how this almost always gets started. I have an idea. That's a terrible idea. I just need
Literally.
you to understand that.
I can just imagine though. It's just like, hey, so I know, we just like whooped each other's asses in Smash, but what do you say? Huh? Huh?
I was like, you guys are stupid. You guys are stupid as
Yeah.
hell.
It wasn't a very good plan to start with. It was I think it was C, the guy we don't talk to
Yeah.
anymore.
It was
He wanted to like he used some software, I forget what it was, but like when I joined it, I had like 5 minutes of delay. So I'm sitting there saying hello into my phone, and I have the other two yelling at me, "Stop saying hello, we heard you," you know?
it was something else.
Oh,
So then-
man.
Okay, so give me the rundown. Your first official recording together. Like, how did it go? What were you guys doing? What were you guys playing? Do you remember?
First official recording, gaming wise. Oh, all right, guys.
Well, he go
Okay,
to
I'm up here
space.
now.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
fix it.
That
Goblin
actually
um,
looks really cool in my recording.
I gotta look this up now. I kind of forgot. Hold up.
I can pull up the date for you while you keep talking.
It was
That was fucking
more
awesome.
than 2 years ago. The episode went actually surprisingly all right. The visual was just a black screen with the word podcast written on it. There was nothing else.
Oh,
It was a very rough start. It was a very, very rough start, but
Yeah.
it was fairly silly. It was a questionnaire basically, because we had nothing else to talk about. Then WestPlays.
That's where I kind of
um,
stepped in.
That's
We
where you
started
stepped
doing,
in
like,
and you started
gaming
doing a bunch of stuff. And I do not know what our first recording was. Was it Team Fortress 2? I do not remember.
No, the first recording was Smash Bros.
Oh
It was
yeah,
when Steve came out. We
yeah,
wanted to like jump on the hype train of it, but then we also realized none of us knew how to edit at the time, so I took like a few months to learn how.
yeah. And now we're here.
Mhm.
I think that's it at least.
With a
Well, that's
bunch of
our beginning,
crazies
at
around a campfire.
Yep.
Fairy
Yep.
tale ending.
that's crazy. Did you take a few months as you posted, or did you take a few months to figure out it's edit then post?
No, as we were posting.
Yeah.
That's why the channel now only has 7 videos, because I've privated all of them. They weren't very good, but we got to where we are now.
Oh, okay. Because you basically just took the same approach I did. The only thing is that difference is that I had maybe one college class worth of editing experience, but even that was like 2 weeks, and then I stopped going because at that point I was like, well, you're showing us nothing but YouTube videos of how to edit. I could just do this at home. Screw it.
And
For
not get
free.
charged $20,000
For free. So all I did was pay that class, and now I'm just editing and learning as I go, basically. This is
Yeah.
Nice.
kind of how it went.
Sometimes that's the best way to learn anything, though, is to just wing it and see what happens. And then when you go to do it again, it's like, okay, I know
Unless you're
not to do
driving.
it like that next time. Yeah, unless you're driving, because lives.
You got one.
are at
You got
stake.
one. Yeah, you got one chance. Or airplane. I wouldn't recommend that.
We had that conversation. What was it? A couple episodes ago of like it happened to Mikey where his pilot just randomly comes on and says a bunch of jibber jabber and just goes, "Yeah, so my fault, G."
Okay, it wasn't that he. It wasn't. It was scary, but it wasn't bad per se. The long and short of it is our landing is supposed to be a nice even touchdown. We hit nose, we hit ass, we hit nose again. We just wobbled. We were tapping wings, and then we came to a complete stop. All right, folks, that was my bad. But you guys have a resident pleasure to your stay here in Atlanta, and please fly blah 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 airlines once again. Have a good day, folks. Gets back on. All right, you can get off the plane now. Psycho.
Yeah.
Okay, you know that there was damages being made to freaking repair after that one.
Oh, that dude got fired. That plane got hammered on the runway. Absolutely hammered.
But I love the testicular fortitude and the audacity to go, "Hey, so my fault. We should do this again."
Yeah.
No.
I want to go on a plane as a pilot, and every single time I open up with, "How do I fly this thing?" Just on the intercom. No matter how much experience I have.
Just
like
get on with
accidental. Didn't know I was recording. All right.
Yeah, it's like, "Oh, sorry guys, you did not mean to hear that." All right, so this is
as
the
you're driving forward, prepared to just lift off. You're like, all right, so how do I lift this thing up?
every time. All right, folks, this is my first flight. Let's do this together.
I didn't actually pass the school. I lied on my resume, guys.
I took one class on a simulation. We're good.
I cheated. It was an online class.
Simulator was accredited though.
It was an online class. I went during the pandemic.
Right before he speeds off on the runway, he just mumbles one audible "Allahu Akbar." That's a good way to get everybody to shit themselves.
That is. Sorry, guys. I took my test using ChatGPT.
It's all right, guys. I have 500 hours in Flight Simulator 2023.
Yeah, I played a lot of Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Okay, trust me, guys. I've mastered every plane in GTA 5.
Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. I played a lot of War Thunder as a kid.
Oh, fucking War Thunder.
War Thunder.
World of Airships.
Remember that little instance of Sanguine playing that? He's like, all right, where do you live, guy? I'm going to fly a plane into your house in Flight Simulator.
That's the worst part. He knows where I live, so he actually did it.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome.
He's like, hey, that's your house with the ugly Toyota, right? And I'm like, don't talk shit about my car. Goosh.
Thanks, it's just a fucking explosion. It's a big... Oh, they should make a remote controlled. Like, that's how we should start flying planes. Give random players real planes. And have full control of them.
Absolutely not.
It'd be awesome. Think about it. Give a 14-year-old kid just like a plane and let him fly it remote control.
Have you seen the YouTube videos of people with drones with the GoPro on them? They can't even be trusted with those things. They're flying them into fences and telephone poles and hitting the power lines.
I like the ones where they're running into people.
That's it. There's so many of those failed compilations.
Full force with just a drone.
Those are ceiling fans. There's something so funny to me about the short takeoff and then smack right into the wall.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
What, with drones?
Yeah, you ever see somebody do that? They turn it on in the house and it just nails the ceiling fan.
What if I? Well, I don't really talk to him anymore. I still remember a couple of years ago. He ended up on a whim. He's one of those. He's one of those impulse buyers. He sees something shiny and he's just like, I have money now. I want that now. Types of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
We were just walking through Best Buy. I had to get another gaming headset, and he sees this drone. It's only like $200. He wants to get it right then and there. We go back to my house. He starts flying it, and within 45 seconds, he flew it into a tree, the top of the tree where it got stuck.
That makes me wonder. I did the exact same thing with like 3 different drones, and I wonder where they ended up. Okay, listen. I sent one. I was flying around my neighborhood or walking around, and I accidentally dropped the controller, and it went into full throttle, and it just got sent. It was just gone. In like 3 seconds, it was beyond the tree line, and I heard the thing beep like 3 times at me, and then it went dead silent. I watched the camera get turned off and everything. It was horrifying.
Oh.
Just hear like one of the robots from Portal. It just goes night night. Oh. But dude, we spent like the next 2 hours picking up sticks, rocks, taking off our shoes, and just throwing them at this fucking drone, trying to get it down.
That's kind of
And
funny.
my neighbors come out. They think that there's just a couple of hooligans throwing shit at people's at people's property. And one of my neighbors comes up to me and she just goes, "DJ," and I'm like, "Hi, Miss Jackson. How are you? What the hell are you doing?" Drone, look up. "Oh, is that yours?" "No. We're just throwing shit at a random object in the tree because we can."
You never know.
See, that's
We're
why I
trying
wouldn't
to
be able
get
to
the
trust
cat
myself.
down.
See, that's why I wouldn't trust myself. I barely trusted myself with remote control cars. I can't. I'm not qualified for this type of technology. And yet, for some reason, I bought a headset. Hi.
You haven't broken it yet.
No, I take very good care of this thing. At least I try to. I haven't dropped it technically because I caught it. It didn't hit the ground.
Oh, you're a lucky fellow then.
Oh
I
yeah,
have.
I had the reflexes of a cat.
Oh no, my fucking headset took a nice slam on the ground once.
Yeah. Blade and Sorcery got me acted up, man, I swear.
Blatant sorcery.
I hit my
I
head
know
full
that.
force into a wall. I lost all form of like I did not know where I was.
I know that feeling. And Blade and Sorcerer can get pretty intense.
Fair.
It is
Fair.
wild.
So
But no,
like
That
you
game
gave
unleashes
literally,
something within
concussion?
me. Pardon?
So you damn near gave yourself a concussion or something?
Yeah, it was funny. I
Oh,
also nearly
God.
broke my hand playing that game. The amount
That-
of times I've
yeah.
like hit my wall just like full force, I'm like, oh,
yeah. My poor hand.
See, this is
literally.
why
Went,
because
went did a couple smacks.
See, that's why, like, especially in real life, I know you can't tell when I'm like this, but I am a fucking gargantuan human being, and I have to draw a really big guardian zone just to ensure. As soon as I see the little fence thing pop up saying I'm getting too close, I'm like, God damn it! Now I gotta reposition myself and move back over to the center, and now I have to lift up the headset to make sure that my roommate's dog isn't anywhere.
That's really funny. I just made mine as big as physically possible so it wouldn't pop up and ruin immersion, and I should have made it the size of my room.
Yeah, that's why you hit your walls.
It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. Every time I'm in a call with you, and you just hear like a, and then ow.
Yeah.
Just hearing like a very loud slam, as every bone in my like fist breaks.
Yeah.
Okay, that one I've done numerous times, especially when I was still playing Beat Saber and.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that I was completely repositioned, and I was a little too close to technically, well, not technically, it's my roommate's TV because I was playing in the living room, and I was going for a slash, and I murdered my fingertips on the top of his TV, and I'm like, something broke. I don't know if it was my fingers or his screen, but something definitely broke, and I really hope it's the fingers. I don't want to replace his TV.
I would never show myself ever again after that.
Here's the thing: is he's a cross country truck driver, so he's only home for 2 days, and then he fucks off for 30 of them. And I'm like, okay, he's not here. I can figure out a plan right now.
God's happiest couple versus God's drunkest driver.
All right.
That's how I plan to go out one day. I don't care which end of that I'm on, but that's how I plan to go out.
You ever heard the
Another
song
GTA character.
Institutionalized?
I wish I did not. Does it follow
You
that story?
The end of the song ends, oh well, I'll probably get hit by a car anyways. It doesn't matter. And then
One
it just
day.
cuts out.
That's why if I'm ever gonna be walking with like my partner one day, I'm not looking both ways. I gotta make sure that's how I die.
we're gonna risk it for the biscuit, babe. Let's go.
Literally. The goldfish, they're only like 2 minutes away. We don't have to spend 15 seconds looking both ways. We just walk.
Goldfish eating.
I need that
It
flavor
doesn't
blasted,
always
man.
work.
That flavor blasted cheddar.
I got put up on the hood of a Ford Taurus, and I still had to go to work.
I got put up on the trunk
Unbelievable.
of a Dodge Charger, and I still had to go to work.
I've never been hit by a car somehow.
I have been hit for some reason. I'm not proud of it, but I've been hit by many.
This
only got
man
the
has
one.
been hit by so many, except for a semi.
Honestly, probably a good thing.
Probably.
It's better being here today than being a pancake.
And
That
That
this
is a semi truck.
just
That is 16
surprised.
wheels. You're getting tenderized.
Like this dude
100%.
might be a fucking cat because this motherfucker got multiple lives. I don't know how he's
Literally.
lived this long.
How strong are your bones beyond this point?
I've been drinking milk since I could, so I think I'm doing a fairly bit of all right. Had my cookie crisp this morning.
Did you eat your veggies? Did you get big and strong as a child? Good.
Yes, I did. There was lettuce inside my tacos.
That doesn't count. I'm keeping vegetables.
a
That does not
veggie.
count. That is water. That is water.
Fine,
That is
add
water in
tomatoes.
somewhat solid form.
Well, I do always
That's
have my daily.
I
I
had
have my daily
carrots.
apple and banana.
All right. That is one banana. It's a single banana.
That's also a fruit.
But I know, but I'm just simply saying, like I do have my healthy meals because I can't cook for shit, to be brutally honest. So I have like those healthy choice meals that are just like all vegetables and whole grain shit, and I love the shit out of it. But every now and again, I'm like, okay, we need some grease up in this piece.
I'm
getting
stealing
steak and
that.
grease.
I need to take that too.
What, need some grease up in this piece?
Yeah.
That's
Never
definitely
heard
gonna
that
be
before.
me Saturday, man. I'm gonna be at the barbecue. I'm like, this needs some grease.
Need some grease up in this piece.
Get some grease.
And then I also do...
Table. What's that guy's name called again? The Seven Burgers. Greased up all the
I
mayo.
don't
That
know,
guy.
Warfles. I have no idea.
What's his name? You know his name. You told me it once.
I'm sure I know. I don't know. He's
It was
referencing some
10
like
years
old,
ago.
some like old internet video of a guy just piling mayonnaise and grease onto these cheeseburgers and eating them. It was disgusting.
Oh my god.
Sounds like a B-Tech version of Epic Mealtime.
Epic mealtime scares me.
That sounds like
Epic
a
Mealtime,
heart
when I could
attack in
handle
the
that-
video.
Dude, Epic Mealtime, when I was younger, could handle ingesting that food. I was just like, that looks amazing. A fucking Wendy's Baconator lasagna. Let's go.
Bacon cheeseburgers.
Steak sauce. Couch sauce. And now at my age, I'm like, I can eat that. I shouldn't, because it's going to decommission me for about 3 weeks. I'll be bedridden. Essentially,
You'll
I'm
be a
elderly.
king.
Yes. A Burger King. Okay. So, we've derailed a little bit.
Shocker.
Yeah,
No
go
surprise there.
Welcome to the NoSkill train. Buckle up. We're going somewhere. But no, so you guys, WestPlays, again, welcome back and thank you for being here. But again, Warfles, we're still wanting to get to know you just a little bit.
All right.
What is it, like in your opinion? What is like your favorite bit of content that you record? Like what, like
Ooh.
is it a gameplay? Is it like talkie stuff like this?
If I were to give it something I did once and only once, my friends, game show type stuff is really fun.
You
Just
did
like-
my DJ's whole day right now. The
Oh,
whole
Dude, I've
week.
been trying-
Here we go.
I've
Here we
been
go.
trying to get a cast of people together because I found some game show worlds in here, and I want to do it,
nice.
and it requires a lot of people.
Those are so fun. They're
Who wants to be a
the best.
millionaire requires 2 people.
Technically 3, but I want more people so that way I can go through contestants, because especially when we play tested it and you got the 5th question wrong.
6th. And how do I'm gonna preface this. I'm a car guy. I don't like Volvos. Ever since I started working in this industry, Volvos have been there to spite my existence. I don't want to know anything about them. I don't. Daryl, I don't care what you say. They're not fun cars. I'm gonna have to hear about that tomorrow.
I mean, in his defense, I didn't know the question. The question was, what country makes Volvo, and I didn't know either.
What is a Volvo?
It's a car.
That's a car.
It
Yeah,
Weird
sounds
name
like
for a
one guy.
car.
Mm-hmm.
If
The
you could
weird-ass
have a
car.
knockoff of a BMW and then have a knockoff of that knockoff, that's Volvo.
Ah,
Accurate?
Yeah, more or less. They try to look fancy, but they're just really good at making industrial stuff, not fancy stuff. They're very good at industrial.
do you think I can buy a forklift from them? I need a
You,
forklift
man,
for a
probably.
podcast.
I know they make
certified?
trucks and tractors and trailers
I
and
need
shit.
to. I need to become certified. I gotta get
just
my
wanna-
certifications up, man.
Trying
You
to
don't wanna be
swoon some
forklift
ladies with that
certified just for me.
certification.
I want to apply for an office job, and my resume it says I'm forklift certified.
Sir, this isn't McDonald's. We don't care if you're forklift certified.
Well, listen, if
Overqualified.
you ever need a man to carry those burgers in, all right, I got a forklift that needs to be used.
I
don't
got
care
a
if it's-
forklift and I'm certified to use it.
Yeah, I don't
It's
care
a
if it's 5
Volvo.
pounds. I got a forklift from the Volvo company.
We got ours stuck at work the other day, so we need somebody who's forklift certified, not just the usual redneck.
Damn.
Damn.
We got it stuck in a ditch. It's not like a redeemable. Oh, it kind of slipped. It was stuck. We had to tow it out with 2 trucks.
Oh,
The
no.
whole thing. I don't want to talk about work.
Okay, real quick. So, Warfles, refresh my brain. Your answer for like favorite type of content that you like to record or want to record.
Want to record to be game show type stuff and like
Yep.
comedy skits. Gameplay is really fun. I like gameplay a lot. I think sitting down in front of a camera playing a game with a plan in mind for silly stuff to do is really fun, and I wish we did it more. Basically, pre-planning a bit in a video game is really fun sometimes.
Mhm.
Going in there with a goal, whether it's killing someone with a knife or something in like Rainbow Six. One day we're gonna do that. Or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just completely ruining our teammates' day. Just we all take turns just like dropping grenades at a
It's
street.
like, all right, guys. We are not allowed to use our guns until we get 1 knife kill. Doesn't matter who.
Yep.
Someone needs to get a knife kill, and we can't use our guns till then.
We tried doing that, but then a certain somebody kept on not wanting to listen to the strat in strat roulette.
Oh my god! I still want
Did
to
you have
try
a
and
roulette
do
reel?
that. Yeah, we had
No,
a roulette reel.
Oh, that's awesome.
We
Did we have a
tried
roulette
doing
reel?
that.
Because I thought
Yeah, we
I
did.
thought we were just doing on
No,
the
it-
green.
We had a
We
digital
went-
one.
Yeah, we went onto a strat roulette for ours, Rainbow Six Siege. Like it was like a website. We went on there and it had a bunch of strats for both defense and attack. And we tried doing this, but every time we tried to follow the strat, someone, maybe like 1 or 2 people that were with us, was not doing it.
I'm stealing that idea. Table, I have a really cool and original idea.
Just invite us. We'll show up.
Yeah.
We're always down to cause some hell.
We got
I
Siege.
can't. We got the 10-hour siege experience versus like the 200-hour or 1,000. I don't know. That's my range. I'm guessing on 2,000. No, 200 to 1,000. Somewhere within there.
Especially when it comes to Siege, half the time when we're playing, we're just kind of fucking around. The only time when we really
Exactly.
take it seriously is if the enemy team lets it be known. Hey, so just so you guys know, we're super duper sweaty, and we're about to sweat all in your pores. And then we're like, okay, time to game. Okay, here we
Now
go.
that's when
It's time
Mikey
to
is
lean
like,
forward.
then Mike is like, bet Tachanka.
Oh my god.
I love that man so much.
Then if it's on attack, Mikey's just like, all right, bet, fuse.
I
I'm a
have a
hockey
thing for
puck
Russian
attack already.
operators. I don't know, man.
Exactly. They're so cool. All the
They're
spent
so
rounds are just
fun.
awesome.
He goes to
I've
Chunka, then I'll just be like, all right, Crocodile Man, let's bring out Capcan.
Because who can?
Oh,
Yeah,
Capcan.
I like Glaz a lot, despite him being like he was like mid-agent ever.
You.
Dude, in seasons 1 and 2, he was amazing because like it didn't take time for the thermal to raise, and you could be moving while it was happening.
Oh, that's
And then-
disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody went, "That's too much." I'm like,
Dude,
how
he
many-
was
'Cause it
so
was.
good. It was good. Now he had to stand still for that shit to work.
And then they
I
shoot you in the
I
head.
still stand by it. Nothing. There's no more useless operator than fucking Warden.
Oh,
his
Commissioner Warden.
glasses.
Because
Huh?
his glasses are very situational. You literally have to have that thing happen for it to work.
But it also takes 5 seconds for the glasses to kick in, and you also can't be moving. So if you start moving, you delay the countdown.
Oh, God, I hate that thing.
His guns
Only
are trash.
I was about to say the only reason people use them is for the guns.
That actually brings
Would
up
you
a
just
good
play
question.
recruit at that point?
Oh, recruit
Basically,
rush.
dude,
is one of
recruit
my
rushing
favorite
is
strats.
awesome.
Recruit's funny.
Recruit rush with shotgun primaries and shield secondaries.
Exactly.
Oh, dude,
Dude.
my favorite.
Table, we gotta steal some ideas, man. We gotta do some
Dude,
strats
we had
next
a
time we play
video.
Rainbow
Pull up my
Six.
notepad
We had a
and
whole
start
video.
writing
Yeah,
down.
literally, I got
themed.
my notes out right now.
We had
You
a
want a
whole
good- you want
video
a good vid-
themed on recruit rushing.
Yep. You want a good video idea for Siege, especially since we've done it, they've expanded their roster exponentially. Run when you're on defense this strat called Team Trap House. You use nothing but trap operators.
I love doing that. Me and Table normally do that just like passively. I'll normally play like Frost, and he'll just like play Capkin,
Yeah.
and we just passively will make a trap team, and it's really funny.
Well, I'm talking Frost, Capcan, Legion, especially with his little fucking
Oh,
goon
yeah.
mine
I love those
fucking
things.
wear.
Fucking
And even Maestro, because his cameras are a pain in the ass because he can shoot out of them.
Also, Smoke is quite nice for that, isn't he?
Oh yeah,
Not Smoke.
he's
Is that his
a
name?
good
who's
lockdown
the
artist.
who's
Yeah,
the
Monster.
chick with the Grismont mines, the concussion mines? Green haired bitch.
Oh, Ella.
Ella, yeah, that one. Ella's a
Ella.
good
Oh,
one
and Young
too.
Baki now too.
Apparently, I don't know who that is, but
Thorn.
Beehive dude.
No, Thorn.
Thorn.
She looks
Oh,
like Baki when he's a
Thorn.
teenager.
Okay.
She does. They have the
You know
same
what?
haircut.
I
They're
can
both
see
jacked.
that. I can
I'm
see
looking
that.
this up. I'm
Yep.
looking this up. Hold up.
Oh yeah, we need to get back on that game at some point too. It's been a while since we played it.
Ever since COD came out, we haven't touched it.
Oh, it
Exactly.
is. Oh my
Sees
gosh.
it.
Like I
Fucking
just say,
send me a
Siege
picture of
definitely became that fallback game of whatever game we're playing and obsessed with right now. Once it gets old, we always go back to Siege, and it's fun every single time. Every single time. Great, I wish they
Table
would do
check
something different
DFs.
with their Halloween event. But this brings me to one of my points. So now this is a question for both of you, especially since Table, you're still quite fairly new to Siege. If I'm correct.
Yeah, I'd say I'm not, the most experienced.
So then, talk to me, both of you. Who are your primary pick operators on attack and defense, starting with you, Warfles? And I want a reason.
It used to be Capkin, but Table. I'm giving him the new player card. I'm letting him play Capkin. Now I'll play Smoke or Frost or Tachanka. Tachanka is also really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on attack, I Thermite sometimes because I don't have like any attack agents. I want to learn Blitz because they seem really funny.
Oh, Blitz is fun.
Blitz is funny.
Fun,
I
but
like.
very high risk.
I love
reward.
doing this one thing to where when me, Table, and Meme, one of the members of the group are playing, I'll just tell them, "Hey, look at me real quick," and then I will just flash them. Then I will look up, and then I'll just keep walking. And no matter what game I play, I will always try to flash Table.
Yeah.
At least you guys leave it at flashing. For a period of time when we were playing Rainbow Six Siege, like really hardcore, their favorite thing to do was to team kill me.
Oh, I did that to memes. I do that to memes sometimes.
Why'd you put that on me? I didn't do that.
That was me.
You gotta. I mean, like this man and a couple of the people that we used to play with. I'm talking. It would be me, him, one other guy, and then our two randos. They saw those two in each round shoot and kill me, and then the other two randos were just like, "Oh, I think this is a thing we have to do. We must kill him."
Yeah, it's a
I'm
domino
like-
effect.
It was
Yeah.
great every time.
If I ever got you, it was on accident, and probably because I was still getting used to the AA-12 having slugs after the update. That was a weird update to get used to.
Oh, one of the times that you did get me, it's because you were holding down the trigger and letting the Mandem know that you have a lot more bullets because it was an LMG, and I happened to walk directly in front of you.
How is that my fault? You
It's
ran in
not.
front of
It's
an
100% my
LMG that's
fault.
full open. It's just ripping like a Beyblade.
I miss Tachanka's old weapon. I miss the LMG. That was.
I was
like,
about to. I
mounted.
actually wanted to bring that up because
It's
I loved
so-
nothing
It's
more
so funny.
than to meme. Go to like I don't know, it was like the I think it's either the estate or like the government building map. I forget what it's called. Go to like a random window, open a little tiny hole, and just put that turret right in that. Just point it towards their spawn and just spawn kill them from
Yeah,
there.
I liked doing the It was really fun, and no matter what trapper it was, you completely leave hostage site, and you just sit right in front of the spawn door. I'd play Tachanka when I first played the game. I
Yeah.
just put the turret right there, just like right where like the main entryway they come in through is.
It's like, all right, who's first?
All right, I'm gonna get at least one.
I'll get one.
So I think my first ever defense game, I just picked Kavera because she was a girl. I was just like, yep, that's my steez.
I hate Kavira so
I
much.
love her.
That character is so stupid.
I love her. I would
hate
say I
getting-
want her to be my wife, but my life would be in jeopardy
She would kill you.
at times.
You would die.
100%, and that's fine. But so then now we're down here. Since you've gotten to play the game and used to it slightly, what characters do you like using on offense and in defense, sir?
Well, I played it for a bit. Now I have I think 30 hours on it. So I got some points and bought was it I think Iana or Anna, I don't know how to pronounce her name for attack. Iana there. She's pretty fun. And for defense, you're not gonna like this, but I like to play Kavera a lot now. Mostly because she's just easy. Like if you check out I don't know if you've seen the recent videos the guys I've been playing with, but one of them, we call him Donut. If you check out his channel, he should upload a Siege video soon of me playing Kavera, and I just, 3 games in a row, aced them every round. It was just
oh my
so
god,
brain dead and easy.
that little pistol, man, it sucks.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's too good. And then you can also do the silent step or whatever with the pistol, and you can just walk around for free. I hate it.
But you got also wow, words. And you also have to remember though, the drawback when it comes to using her is unless you are good with the pistol, which pistols they're hold on, I call them pistols, but you can use it. But I will say this much: her big drawback is she's a glass cannon. If she misses one shot and you are aware of it, she can get her shit wrecked easily. There's many times where I was shooting at somebody, I missed the final blow, and he turns around and one taps me either in the brain or he happened to have a shotgun and her HP is 6.
Yeah. That's what she should do. New balance update. Make her die if she moves downstairs. If she goes down a single step, she just falls over and dies. I'd make such a good siege balancer.
Do a quick time, and if you miss it, she trips.
Yeah, 10% chance you could fall up or down the stairs while walking up them. And when you do, it kills you instantly.
Damn. It's like, what'd she die from? Concussion.
Did a little slipping. There's banana peel.
But then you also have to remember, unless you want to go loud with her, which is always not a good idea, her SMG that fires 1 bullet every fortnight sucks. It is not good because it's TTK. Absolutely. It's horrible. You get beaten out by anything and everything else.
Because that's why you run the shotgun.
Yeah.
She wait for her shotgun. She doesn't have a boss G, does she? No.
I think it's a USG.
Oh, and that's the other good strat. Everybody just runs boss Gs. That was probably one of the most fun games of Siege I've ever played.
That was hilarious.
The recruit boss G. Yes, I love it.
Dude, it's actually amazing some of the ridiculous stuff that you can get into when it comes to Siege. But then, so game modes, I'll preface it this much. I hate hostage. I hate the hostage game mode. I think it is absolutely deplorable, and I can't stand it, especially when you have a teammate that likes to throw frag grenades that land in the hostage's pocket. Have you guys ever had that happen? Has anybody been a deterrent to you trying to rescue the person?
I like shooting them. Just in the head.
Yeah,
he's that answer your question, DJ?
How do I know? He's the chaotic evil one out of this group.
I know, right? I'm silly. I'm a little goober, man.
And I'm very okay with this. I'm just getting the sense you're gonna stand behind the hostage one day and be like, "Table, turn around."
Literally, I've done that. I've done that once. I've done that. I'm like, damn, I want to see something funny, and then I just shoot him in the head. And then we lose the round, and then our teammates yell at me, and then I just explode with like the Angry Birds noise. I was like,
Yeah.
hold on, I gotta like prepare like mentally for it.
No, don't do it. Warfles and I are like yin and yang. We go
Yeah,
on
I
par
can
with each
see
other.
that.
I'm like very kind of calm and straightforward, and he's all chaotic and making a mess everywhere.
Yeah, I watched one of your CS:GO videos, and he was just shooting a fucking banana.
shut up. Let me cook. Let me cook. I saw a banana. I had to shoot it, man.
Yeah. Surprisingly enough, for it just being us two, that was probably one of like the most fun videos to record.
It was so funny because neither of us knew what we were doing.
Oh, because CSGO is just that type of goofy. You can go in and not give a fuck, and you just be goofy with it.
Literally.
Yeah.
But that's also some of the best content to record is like when you don't feel like it's a recording, it's just y'all having fun.
Yeah.
That's a game I
True.
wish we can get into. CSGO.
I
love
wish-
CSGO.
I wish CS:GO had team attack.
It doesn't comp.
At the all table, we're playing comp ASAP.
I'm not buying the fucking premium or whatever. to
Table,
play
you're
it.
buying the premium.
Just wait for CS:GO 2 to come out next summer.
I was actually
wait.
about to ask that because a bunch of streamers got early access to it. It was a limited play test. But did you guys watch any of the
Oh
gameplay?
yeah,
Yeah, I watched
it
the
looks
trailer
really
for
good.
it.
You've likes
Yeah.
now, which is so weird to me.
Dude, I
I'm
love the
kind of-
smoke grenade physics. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's so good. The fact there's like actual like gun flash when you shoot through it's so cool.
Yeah.
It is really good.
It gets rid of the whole thing of just spraying through smoke because why not?
Yep.
Yeah.
Leave it to
I'm not-
Valve to innovate on something. I mean, come on. No other game does that with smokes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be the hot take Henry. I'm kind of torn. As much as I love what they did with the game, it looks like grammatically beautiful. The guns look absolutely immaculate. I love what they've done with it. But same thing with Overwatch 2. My main thing is you didn't do anything different. Why would you call
Yeah.
it?
But
CS:GO.
why? But what? But
That's
Yeah.
the hard part
here's
is with CS:GO when it comes to that is how do you improve like a near perfect game?
Yeah, it's 20 years of
you really,
perfection.
you really
Yeah,
can't.
It's been
That's
like one of
that's
the
thing,
best
though.
team. It's like the best tactical team shooter of all time.
Yeah, like the only thing different they're doing is the smokes and maybe Molotovs. I don't know. They really preface something about Molotovs in their
Yeah.
trailer, but that we haven't seen anything on that yet. But literally, that game is near perfect. You really can't fix or anything because why
what they should
fix
do?
what isn't broken?
Give
CS:GO,
kill streaks.
because unlike Call of Duty where they're trying to change something every year, CS:GO you don't need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
People love it
that's-
the way it is.
But that's what I'm saying when I'm saying I'm torn of like it's a beautiful game, it's a great game, and as you said, Warfles, it's perfection incarnate. Like there's gonna be no other shooter like it that can replace it. We're gonna
You
be
could
playing
not make a more
CS:GO.
CS:GO.
Like we're gonna be playing CS:GO for another 20 years on top of the 20 that it's already had easily.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But that's where the tear comes in of, is this really CS:GO 2 or is this CS:GO remastered?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I these guys
Would
know
it-
this.
Wouldn't it actually technically be CSS2? If
You
it's
know,
on Source 2 and that's the whole thing.
Yes,
would
I was
that
gonna
technically be
say, yeah,
CSS2?
like you get like 1.6 and like Source 2. Those are basically just like CS:GO. There's the same maps, like Dust
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Except Source
It's
has,
just
I think,
better
crazier b hopping,
graphics.
if I recall.
Yeah,
Source also is like the craziest b hopping imaginable. That's like the
yeah, that's
b
where
hopping one, if I
the
recall.
that's where it got popular and was CS.
Yeah. I need to play more CS:GO. That game's fun.
Yeah, it
Unfortunately,
is.
minor Valorant addiction.
You got that bug?
Yeah. That is one of my skeletons in my closet.
I think I would
Mine
play
is-
those games more if I had someone to play with.
Valorant's
mine
okay. Unironically, Valorant is so fun.
Well, now that I have a PC, I'd be down to at least try it. But I think my biggest thing when it came to Valorant, I'm like, okay, this is a CS:GO knockoff with Overwatch powers.
Yeah, but
Hard
that's
sell
awesome.
for me.
But it's so
and trust me, I've
cool.
watched a lot of people play it. I've watched a lot of people play it, but same thing with CS:GO, because as these guys know and as our audience knows, I haven't had a PC that damn long, so I've never actually had the ability to play the likes of CS:GO outside of the 360 game that we don't talk about. But now that I have this game, now that I have this PC, it's like this whole new world opens up again. But for some reason, in my free time, I play single player games. That's what has me pinned down is single player games.
Honestly, I respect it.
Oh, it's that in VR.
Oh yeah, I'm
That's
being
true.
inside this place, skin hunting, looking for horror maps, more skin hunting, horror maps, video player worlds that have skins.
And then the occasional After the Fall.
Yeah, which we need to get back on when you upload the first like 3 parts.
You should do Risk of Rain. That game
I
is
love
wonderful.
Risk of
He's the
Rain
Risk
2.
player.
I love Risk of Rain.
I
He's
love
the Risk
it.
of Rain player.
Risk of Rain. I love
Risk
that
of
game so
Rain.
much.
So the one time I played Risk of Rain, I got so lost in the sauce. There was so much happening on my screen, I didn't know
Literally.
where I was.
Table, remember the first time I threw you into that game? We spent like an hour and a half just watching things explode.
I remember it was more than an hour and a half.
Yeah, it
We have
was
a
like 2
12-minute
hours.
video, and it was like near 3 hours of footage I had to cut up.
It's funny. You
It's
should
like
have
thanks,
saw.
bastard.
You missed it. Me and Run, not Run, Meme. Me and Meme played, and we had a 5.5 hour long run.
Oh,
He got a total of 1 unlock.
that's incredible.
Okay, so then, hold on. Actually, one moment, please. Let me lift my eyes real fast.
All right.
Hey, yo. Ladies and germs, it is time. It is that time. Not that time, but it is this time. It's ad read time. Ladies and gentlemen,
Money.
we will be right back after this message from our sponsor, Dubby. Take it away, other me. Whew. Well, that was fun. Oh. Hey, gamer. Still can't clutch up in Warzone? Still no victory royales? Still maidenless? It's time to change how you play, son. Drink Dubby, the delicious gaming energy supplement that'll help you achieve that epic play of the game. Now head on over to w.gg and use our code NSE for 10% off your total order. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Hello. Hello. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that ad read there. Debbie, once again, always, time and time again, thank you for hanging out with us. You are beautiful. You are brilliant. You are bright like a diamond. WestPlays is here with us. Video games is what we're talking about. We just got done talking about CSGO and how they, these two, now I want to pick your brain a little bit because you brought up Risk of Rain.
Yeah.
I've tried talking to this man about it, and I've now gotten one opinion. But when it comes to Risk of Rain, either one or two, because I watched this guy on Twitch play it. What is the draw? Like, what is the draw behind this game? Is it just the mass chaos and then you watch it ensue?
Your balls are gonna explode, man. The second you start playing it, they're just gonna rupture. It's got an experience to it. I don't even know what it is myself. I play that game, and I look at my clock, and it is 6 a.m, and I have not slept.
Oh my god.
And I magically have done 3 runs. That's it. I get to the moon level, I hear that one song, I black out, I wake up the next morning, cocaine all over my bed. I don't know. It's like a crime scene. I genuinely have no idea.
I got off the computer. There's cocaine everywhere. When did I become Tony Montana?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here just in absolute shock as I open my eyes and there is just blood on my hands. I don't know whose it is. It's not mine. But there's blood everywhere.
I have strange diapers on my head.
Yeah, it's just everything goes wrong. I don't know how.
It makes that game seem even more scary. That, like, holy shit.
It is.
Do
It's
you play 1 or 2 or both?
I've only played 2. I'm waiting for Returns to come out before I play Risk of Rain 1.
Okay. Okay, because I was a little confused. You're talking, but now I get it. Yeah, because I also
Yeah.
played 2, and I absolutely love the game.
I adore that soundtrack.
It's a good soundtrack. Yeah.
It's so good. I got it on vinyl not too long ago, and it is just wonderful.
Wow. Okay, damn.
I
Nice.
can't say anything. I'm a sucker for vinyls.
Exactly, it's so good.
Now I
love
have a
vinyl
question
so
for
much.
you. What's your character of choice?
Character of choice. Oh, okay. For the longest time, I was a really big fan of Loader, but I've recently grown up and matured and become a better person and realized Captain and Acrid are just more fun.
Nice, nice. I'm a bandit player myself. That
Oh, I respect
or
it.
before
Bandit's
that,
so fun.
I started out as playing archer, but I just went to bandit. I love
Mm.
bandit.
Bandit's so good. Bandit's so fun and just so unique.
Oh yeah, I just
I
love
love
constant
guaranteed
getting
crits.
revolver shots. Just
Yeah.
just
I'm playing
instant
Red Dead at that point.
cooldown. Yeah. Oh my god, it's so good. I love that game, and I think what draws me is just the difficulty. I love difficult games.
Oh, absolutely.
I think
Just
that's
how
why
much
it got
is-
me into Dark Souls, because of the difficulty.
Are you a Dark Souls fan?
I'm a huge Dark Souls fan.
Boy.
Oh boy.
But
We got
other
stuff
than
to talk about.
other than
said it.
Demon Souls, because I don't own PlayStation, I've played all the games.
That's nice. I've only really played Elden Ring, a bit of Bloodborne, and Dark Souls 3 fully. I played Dark Souls 1 for a little bit. I got lost. I was just somewhere, and I'm like, okay. And then I did not play the game back then. So I got one day. I'll commit to it and beat Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 1. But
Do you have to? Those games are goated, and
I love
fucking
them.
Dark
They're so
Souls
good.
3, one of my favorites of
Souls
all time. Just that
Literally.
the DLC is can't miss.
Oh, the Ring City
Ugh.
stuff, yeah. Not
It's
Ring
so
City. Is that what it's called? I
good.
forgot.
See,
I
I'm a
love-
rage gamer, and Dark Souls
Oh.
pisses me off. The only reason
You know
why
what, I
I say
respect
Yeah,
that.
you started playing Souls likes, and I'm like, play Dark Souls already.
because I'm a fucking masochist. The only Dark Souls game I beat was Dark Souls 3, and that's because I got backpacked the entire time. Like, I'm talking Dora's backpack. Y'all just carried me through the fucking game. Every now and again, I'll just feel like, okay, the boss is low. Yeah, oh,
Bro.
fuck, he did not like that.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, if not Dark Souls, because I know you started playing Dark Souls or Souls-like games recently, especially on PC. If not Dark Souls, at least give Elden Ring a try, because I think that's the most beginner-friendly one you can go into, because you don't even have to go to boss fights to continue. You can avoid
Yeah.
some boss fights entirely, because it's an open
Literally.
world.
The
But
fact
dude,
that the fact that's the only Souls-like that they've made so far that you can just be like, I don't want to do this, and then just go do something else is so
Yeah, exactly,
wonderful.
and it's so good. I love that game so
It
much.
is.
I want to
All
get
right,
it so I can mod it.
Literally, it's so good. I would, if I were
think I
given the
might-
chance to erase my memory, I would, just so I can re-experience that game.
Exactly.
Like, oh my
Get to
goodness.
the punch. That was going to be
The-
one of my questions that I like
the-
to do at the end of a recording of would you rather or what would
Oh,
what
no.
would you do type of thing. God damn it, dude.
Get good.
It's-
Well, you can still ask it later.
Yeah.
Still love us.
Bro,
But
Yeah, so, like,
oh my god.
I think I might break down and get it. Well, there has to be a couple of things that need to come first. I.e., I kind of want the Game of the Year edition to go out to come out first because, well, I'm so happy that they finally got. Even though I'm not a Souls-like player, I'm happy that they got Game of the Year. That game fucking
Same.
deserves that shit.
Deserved.
The fact that like the technical tutorial boss in that game, like quote unquote, there's 2 tutorial bosses because I count Godric as a tutorial boss, but the fact the like most beginner boss other than Margit they technically are almost normally forced to fight just rips off his arm just like in broad daylight is so absolutely wild to me. I was looking up in shock. My jaw was dropped.
It's like rips off his
Like,
arm
when
and
I-
attaches a fucking dragon.
Yeah, I'm
head
like,
to it.
what? That worked. I'm just like lost when I watched him just like cut off his own arm, replace it with the dragon, and then immediately kill me.
Now Warp, he's just like, so can you like teach me how to do that? Like that was fucking gnar, dude.
That was
Can you teach me that?
literally
metal
Like,
as fuck.
when do I get to do that, man? Never.
Is that a learnable
Spoiler
power?
alert. I
Is
wish.
that a skill I could pick up?
But I watched a
Exactly.
lot of
That's so
gameplay, but
funny.
I watched a lot of full plays of it, but a lot of these full plays, especially from a certain Jeff. Hi, Jeff. How are you? Not that you never watched this, but
Love you.
I saw the rage that behind his eyes when something would happen. Like either A, he got too greedy on a boss, or I forgot the fucker's name, but as soon as you get him like halfway, he just kind of, fucks
Moog
off
Lord
and
of
he
Blood.
missiles back down.
Fucking
Oh,
Radon. Radon.
I thought you were
That's
talking
so
about
good.
Moog, Lord of Blood, for a second because he's the most annoying phase change ever. I hate him.
Oh my god, that's so
I
annoying.
love his boss fight, and he's such a cool cinematic ass thing. But why does he heal?
Yeah.
He heals, gains damage distances that he never had, and now we just two shots you. Basically, no matter what your vigor is.
Can we just
It's
go back to the
horrifying.
point of the fight that like halfway through the fight, Radon just becomes a fucking
Literally,
meteor?
oh my god.
Just
That's what I
Genuinely,
mean
becomes
when
a
he just fucks
meteor,
off and then
bro.
Prendles him back.
He was cooking something when he made it that with like the guy who I forgot his name. I forgot Mr. Elden Ring himself. But he was cooking when he made that fight.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Literally.
Good.
Let the man cook.
You know one gif of the guy writing with writing but the paper's on fire? It's that's it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so again, Elden Ring deserved, and at some point, don't get me wrong, I'm probably gonna break down and get it.
Do
But
it.
now
Do it.
like I mentioned earlier, I have so many campaign games that I still have to go through. Like I'm currently playing Atomic Heart, I'm playing Solstice, and I am playing a Souls-like game called Steel
Oh.
Rising. I'm just horrible at it.
Wait, this is important because you mentioned Atomic Heart real quick.
Yes.
Are you what dub are you playing it in?
What do you mean? What dub?
What language is everyone speaking for you?
Oh, they're speaking English.
I need you to change that. The Russian dub of that game is so good compared to the English.
I'll do that after I beat this one because I want to
Yeah.
get the full lore of it while in English.
yeah.
Because for those that don't know this game, the main character is a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
He
It's
is
just
an
crispy critters.
asshole, and I
think
love
that's
him.
kinda awesome.
He shit talks his wristwatch. There's an upgrade machine that's trying to have sex with him. Yeah, I said that.
That is true. I
That's the
forgot about
sentence.
that part. I gotta play that game. Immediate table. We gotta play that game ASAP.
It is so great. If you guys do like a watch along recording of it, it is so worth it. The guy's a turd to everyone and everything, and it's great.
I love it. I love games with just NPCs who are dicks. It's so funny.
Because you don't see that anymore. Like I love a good
Yeah.
boisterous, whether you're a protagonist or an antagonist. Like hell,
I just like a dick. I love.
Huh?
I just love mean characters.
Yeah, well, I was
Yeah,
about to say,
exactly.
like, when it comes to mean characters, the first one that comes to mind is Mr. Torg from Borderlands.
Oh my
Oh, that dude.
Oh, that
He's
man's
an
I
awesome.
love
angel. How dare you?
That's a good thing. I'm praising him. I love Mr. Torg. For a while, when I first downloaded Twitter, my handle was I was pretending to be Mr. Torg, and
That's kind
then
of awesome.
I got the cease and desist.
You got to cease and desist?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so
yeah,
funny.
Yeah.
Can verify.
Can't
That's
verify.
so funny.
I followed this man's old Mr. Torg Twitter account. All I saw in like the tweets was him being Mr. Torg, like
Just typing out the
guitar
guitar
solo.
solos.
And then you got a
a
cease and desist from Gearbox Software.
There was 30 exclamation points after every sentence. And then they told me I have to stop or they're gonna sue me.
Honestly, I would have kept going. I would love to get a court summon in the mail from Gearbox Software because I was playing Mr. Torque online.
Bro, I'm next to nobody. I was not about to go toe to toe with Gearbox.
It'd be so funny. Think about it. That's something you can tell your grandchildren, man.
I can just imagine
When I was
the judge looks at me and goes, "Okay, so here's the transcripts. On the 8th
I'm
of
Mr.
May,
Torque.
you said we're woo. Is this some sort of code, Mr. DJ? No, it's a G chord.
That's actually a guitar solo, sir.
You were there. You would have thought it was awesome, bro. I mean, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna switch feet a little bit because we haven't heard too much from Table here. Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I've just been kind of observing everything.
So, if I remember correctly, you play Roblox.
A little bit, yeah.
Have you seen or possibly played the 100 Rooms Roblox
Oh,
game?
doors.
Oh, 100
Yeah, I
Doors.
did.
Did
I don't know if you've seen. I put a YouTube short about it. I played it with 10 people. If you go into a private lobby, you can have like a shitload of people in, and it was fun.
So to give
a
me a
good
rundown,
God.
because I, as much as I kind of grasped the concept of what it was, but like I didn't understand the point of what was happening, and then the monsters that are chasing you. I believe there's like 3 of them, and one of them you have to hide in a closet for.
Yeah, there's a couple. Basically, like, well, your goal obviously is to get to the 100th floor, and there's stuff along the way. Like, I think around like 25, there's some running event where you gotta outrun something, and then like throughout it, there's other ones that can come by. Some you have to like hide in a closet. Other ones you have to like not look at it. Things like that.
Hmm.
It's actually like surprisingly difficult for a Roblox game.
It's that game was challenging. I do not like the figure. Is that his name?
Figure I don't remember. Was that the one at like number 50?
450. Yeah, I hate that
yeah.
dude so much with a passion. Why'd they put a rhythm game in that man? You have to play a rhythm game to live, otherwise he just kills you instantly.
Yeah, what he's talking about is one on the 50th floor, which is blind, but it can hear you. So if it hears you, you have to hide in a closet, and you need to play like a pattern kind of game in order for it not to open the closet. And it's tough. He lost. That's why he's upset about it.
I saw.
multiple times. Many
I
times that
I think when we
one
played, I was
stupid
the only
figure.
one who made it to the end. I
Yeah,
think.
you lived beyond that point.
Because I saw
Actually-
like there.
Oh, sorry, but
What?
I actually wanted to bring something up, and this is something that I even made me consider downloading it, only for one thing, and that's Frontlines. Have you tried that yet?
Isn't
Oh, the
that?
Call of Duty?
Oh, is it the
It's
Call
like
of Duty
No,
one?
literally
that's
like a Call of Duty port into Roblox.
Yeah,
I have tried that a little bit.
it's really nice.
I was like,
I-
man, everyone that I've seen play, they're like, bro, this is funner than the like Call of Duty right now. Like, what is this? This is Roblox.
I have a counterpoint.
Hmm.
Unofficial on Roblox. That game is evil.
That game is chaos, and I want to
It
do
is.
it. That
It's
was one of
so
the-
good.
that was
It's
one of the
so
reasons
fun.
Why I want to play Roblox now is that
Table, we have to play that game the one day. Like me,
Yeah,
you, me, Mender.
I watched was it Vanos's video on it. That
Yes.
was pretty
So
funny.
it's surprisingly a really good Uno clone.
on that plus 100 terrorizer.
Yeah.
Dude, Terrorizer's screech is just perfect. Oh. Like, did he just get 103 cards? Well,
Yeah.
we'll
He
see
did.
you in the Shadow Realm, bud. Get on you.
I love the Vanos crew. All of them. I love watching all their videos.
Dude, I'm just happy that after all these years, they're still, like, in full swing. Minus one person, but, you know, we don't talk about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if you do, Draper, was it you who might get into Roblox one day? Try out
I
Combat
wasn't
Warriors.
saying I will. I was saying just considered it.
Oh yeah,
I'm
consider
He's going to.
considering it because of
consider
online.
Combat Warriors.
He's going to.
What was Combat Warriors again?
That was it's the really gory one with like the sword
Oh.
fighting stuff and the
Oh
parrying
yeah,
and all
I
that.
remember.
That game is a creature game and it's so fun.
Yeah, I'm the one that's considering it just because Frontliners impressed me. I want to try that 100 Doors one. And I want to play Unofficial just because that thing looks like it's just chaos incarnate.
It's
and
so cool.
I'm about the chaos when it comes to card games. I love doing it. And trust me, I'm a guy that I could never take Roblox seriously because like when I first saw Roblox, I thought this was just a blocky version of Club Penguin originally.
I love Club Penguin.
Knew there was coming too. I was like, he's gonna. Yeah,
I
just saw
love
that.
seeing people do speed runs or how fast they get banned.
Literally.
Pretty fucking fast. But now to see that it's evolved from just this, because the same thing can be said about VR chat, where essentially this was just a place to don a suit and meet people.
Yeah.
But to now the Frontliners game, that's what it's called, right? Frontliners, Brennan.
Yeah.
Front lines, yeah.
The fact that you have these major content creators actually taking a step back from Call of Duty to play this. I remember for a period of time they took a step away from playing Call of Duty and they were streaming themselves playing Call of Duty mobile. So that to
Arguably
me,
the
as
best
a
COD
COD kid,
ever
that speaks
made.
volumes.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, to me that actually speaks volumes of like, okay, so people are leaving the main game to play the cell phone game, and now they're leaving the cell phone game to go play the Roblox game.
Because think of it this
That's-
way. This is the way I look at it. Call of Duty Mobile is like a best of Call of Duty, but it's on the phone. And the skins they put into it are like top notch. They're like so much better than anything they put on like the regular game. But it's on mobile. You can't play it on a console, or you can play it on PC, but it's basically gonna play like a mobile game anyway.
It's a wonky donkey method to get it on PC.
It's very really wonky, and sometimes it doesn't even work exactly the way you want it to. But it's the best Call of Duty ever made, but not everyone will play it only because it's a mobile game.
That's still so upsetting me that they made it a mobile game and have not made a PC port yet.
Technically, there was one for a while, but it was only in China. COD Online.
It's a separate company that runs Call of Duty Mobile. They technically don't have.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it Tencent?
Don't think it's Tencent. I don't remember who
It's
it
not.
was.
It's not Tencent. It's
No.
a company that's not tied to Activision, but they were granted the ability to use the term Call of Duty. So I think they paid for rights.
And they do it better than the devs do for their
Level
regular COD
Infinite.
game.
Yeah, I think it's the same people that did the Call of Duty Online. The thing that was like really
It
big
wouldn't
years ago.
surprise me.
It's the same people who made Warhammer Darktide. Oh my
Wow.
In PUBG Mobile, V Rising, Warhammer Darktide, Middle Hell. These are all the games they're like part of. Middle Hellsinger, the Dune game, GTFO. What? These are the Call of Duty mobile players, dude.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh my
What's the
god.
name of the dev?
They're diverse.
Level Infinite.
Oh,
They made Warhammer
okay.
Vermintide 2 as well.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. They run games right now, man.
Damn.
And they're owned by Tencent.
Oh, they are owned by Tencent.
I think
Yeah,
so. The
Makes
top
sense.
thing on their page is Tencent, so I'm guessing.
Tencent has their hand in fucking everything.
They absolutely
Yeah, they
do.
do.
Still remember when they
Tencent
took down,
isn't it like the most most rich gaming company? I'm pretty sure it's Tencent. It's Microsoft actually. I
Yeah,
lied.
because
And then it's
Microsoft owns
Tencent.
like 20 different developers.
Yeah.
23 to
And
be
then
exact.
it's Tencent.
It's gonna be Activision adding to that one.
Yep.
Oh my
As
god.
soon as Sony wants to get its head out of its ass. But that's a story for another day. It would have been a tavern talk, but OBS is great.
Yeah.
There's oh my goodness. Okay.
What?
In terms of revenue, Tencent's number one. But in terms of raw value as a company, Microsoft is apparently worth 1.79 trillion.
Yep.
Wow.
That is wild.
Microsoft Paint alone is worth at least 69 billion.
It's oh my goodness. It's at 2 trillion now, apparently. They're just going up, man. That's scary.
Dude,
Right,
especially
once they-
with this Activision merger, their stocks are gonna go through the
Yeah.
roof once that goes through.
Through the roof. They will be the powerhouse of game developers, and I'm here for it. I cannot wait.
They could
for it.
buy a country if they wanted to.
Oh yeah, they could easily buy Zimbabwe without
Literally.
question.
New
much is Zimbabwe
leader
worth?
of Ireland. Microsoft Studios.
Mike
Their
Verlaine.
president, Phil Spencer.
Yeah. That'd be so funny.
But
Also,
Welcome,
like-
to the,
yeah.
So
welcome to your new Prime Minister, Bill Gates.
but
Oh god.
wait, so are you a Call of Duty kid? Warfle?
I was a Halo kid.
Halo works too. Okay.
Halo, let's go.
I was a Halo and
Ooh.
Minecrafter.
Off the top of
I
your head,
played a
though,
lot of
can you
Minecraft.
do one
Screw
good Halo?
you.
I'm telling you guys, Halo was just better.
That,
Nothing
was.
beats the raw emotion of walking out into the open and getting instantly killed by a DMR.
What happened to your guys' new game?
Shut up! What happened to you guys' last 5 games? Huh? What happened to the last 5 games?
I'm
He's not
enjoying the new
wrong.
Call
But
of
then
Duty.
again, we managed to pump out a game every year. It takes
That's
you a
fair. Modern
decade.
Warfare 2 is really good. Counterpoint,
fun,
Halo
right?
Infinite has a grapple hook. That's kind of cool.
Oh, they borrowed that from Titanfall.
Shut up! Okay, you know what? That Titanfall. We don't talk about Titanfall. That game, I miss it. I miss that game.
See,
Whatever.
see,
The server
Titanfall was
is
just
long.
better. It
It
was
is
Titanfall was better
good.
than
in every
everything.
way.
So much
Titanfall is the
better.
best shooter of all time.
Oh,
It's
I
this.
have a new best friend. You guys are out.
The server.
fuck
I
you.
agree with you. I'm the one that found out the
We
servers are
agree,
still up.
bitch.
Even if the smart pistol was really silly, I think that game was still really good for what it was.
The
Bring
double
it
take
back.
was silly.
Screw
I just
Apex.
wish there was. I wish
Yeah.
there was more mech versus normal person action and stuff. Mechs
There
didn't
is when
feel
I'm in the
as
lobby.
powerful as just being a normal pilot. Normal
I'm,
pilot was just better, man. I'm telling you.
I'm just saying, I hardly used my freaking Titan. I was always the guy running around with a rocket launcher, taking
Literally.
out Titans,
I was the guy
and
Mechs
rodeoing
were
slaying
sick.
out
Titans are
with the
mid.
flatline.
Why does nobody use the Sidewinder? It's a good anti-Titan weapon, and it works against pilots.
Dude, I
used
Counterpoint.
it for a
the
while,
charger
too.
rifle because it works well against Titans and pilots. I got many
Counterpoint.
snap kills with it.
Yes.
What's this? Hold up.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
looking
the
this
guy.
up.
I was the guy just rodeoing Titans and
It
stealing their batteries.
fires bullets in a
Kraber.
spiral.
Counterpoint the
Kraber.
Kraber.
Oh yeah, the sniper.
Kraber's
Yeah, the Kraber is so
Yeah.
funny. That was
Whew.
so.
And yeah,
It
people
was
just
such a
rocking
funny
the
weapon.
G2 and nothing
The
else. and I was
Kraber is
very
the
upset.
pull my hair of guns. That's what the Kraber
It's funny. It's funny weapon. Funny weapon.
is. Funny weapon.
I just stuck with the car. I always loved the car.
Oh my god.
I was a basic bitch. I'd use the R201 and nothing else because that's all I know.
R2.
I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
Oh, the
Flatline.
R21 assault, the assault rifle.
Yeah, the very
Yeah.
first one.
Oh yeah, that one's also pretty nice.
That was my
for being just a
bang.
normal one.
Is if it
was
wasn't
my
for the
bag.
if it wasn't car, I was using the flatline.
Not
Because
bad,
I'm
not
a,
bad.
because I can admit this about myself. I am a very basic whore. Hell, I still use the first 2 guns that you get in Call of Duty. Like I just hit, I want to say like 8,000 kills with the M4
Jesus.
because I don't use anything else. I maxed out all the guns just so I can get access to all the attachments. And then as soon as I did, I was like, back to my baby M4. How we doing, honey? What's up? What's good with you?
That's actually kind of funny.
Because that's how I have fun. I've spoken about this before. I hate the fact that Call of Duty's turned into meta builds, meta loadouts. Like, okay, so this is the gun to use, and these are the attachments that you need,
Yeah.
and this is the tuning that you need. Back in MW3, which as all y'all know, MW3 is my favorite COD. I just love pick a gun. It's good. You want a sight on it? Cool. You want to put a silencer so it hides you off the map? Sick. You want more bullets? Do you?
Yeah. I do
And
have a
now go murder.
counterpoint to that. Shotgun snipers.
Oh, so you mean slugs?
Yes.
KSG in Black Ops
But
2.
with just full on scopes on them because it's funny. Or just making the shortest
this
little
game-
guns that have shotgun
this
bullets in
game,
them.
it is definitely the Bryson. Oh my god.
Or you put.
Wait, now I'm
you
gonna
put
bring
a-
up the damn broadsider.
I
Table.
was just about to say the broadside.
That's the
with
new one.
25
You gotta-
rounds of slugs, and you put a force tac delta on it. Ooh, wee. Oh, sex me, daddy. Hi. Hello. I'm Say So.
My jaw just dropped. I was not expecting you to drop that.
Oh yeah, this is what we deal with all
Every
the
day.
time.
Every day. Somehow I'm not fired. And I'm thankful for that. Thank you guys. But yeah, so that's my I guess you could say my hot take when it comes to Call of Duty now is I hate the fact that it's turned into meta builds and meta loadouts because then this gun is the great one and now we nerf it and now it's trash. Now this is the next great one and then you do that with every single weapon until every single gun is completely unusable.
And then we go
Like
back
it's
to the first gun because that's going to be meta once everything else is nerfed.
like the
I'm
nerf
calling
of
it
the rock
right now. They're never nerfing the Lockwood lever action.
I don't see a
because that
reason
gun
to
is perfect.
nerf that. It's perfect the way it is.
Not
You know why
every
it's
gun's
perfect?
got the
Nobody
problem.
uses it. So that means nobody knows about it.
Mine's plat, and somebody's using it.
And mine's poly. I use it. I
But as soon as
yeehaw some people every now and again, you know?
But as soon as Tim the Tap Man or Swag or Cloaksy make a video about how great it is, guess what? It's gonna be next up on the chopping block.
I doubt
They're
it
never
will.
going to do it.
I
I
know,
don't
and that's
see
why
it.
I'm happy.
I don't see it being a good Warzone weapon. Great multiplayer though.
It's not. It's so
not.
bad. in
It's so
Warzone.
bad.
It is dog shit in Warzone.
That's what I love about it. And because again, I'm a Call of Duty kid. But now I want to go back to you and Halo down here, sir. Quick, fast answer.
What?
Best Halo. 3, 2, 1.
Breach.
My guy.
It's just better, man. It's the best one. Either that or
No.
3. 3 was also really good.
That's
Three
my
is
opinion
three is
on
my
Halo
runner-up.
3.
3's so good. Okay, listen, because they had dual wielding.
Yep.
But they didn't have the Needler as a dual wielding weapon. So dual wielding was fun to fight.
No, it wasn't that in 2?
No, in 2 dual wielding was the Needler was allowed. 3
Okay.
there's dual wielding, but you can't use Needler.
Then again, that would
So
be
it
kind
was
of
mostly
OP.
just SMGs.
It was really
and
broken.
Magnum. It was so good. It was just like you look at someone, zzz, they're gone.
Yeah, they exploded
Yeah.
into atoms.
Literally, it's like
Right
it's like
before
20
your
bullets in
eyes.
like less than a second, and they're just gone. It is absolutely horrible.
Because again, I love Halo 2. Like Halo is also a very good game. I love the fact that the multiplayer was very fast paced. It was very fun, especially when Halo reached the Fiesta game modes were so good. Like Swagnums. Oh my god, I'll be in there all day.
Oh my goodness gracious. The Magnum, man. I
Oh,
love that
yeah.
weapon.
Yeah, like SWAT,
That is the
SWAT
pistol of
Magnums
all
was
time.
my shit. SWAT in general was my shit. That's what
Absolutely.
made people get good at headshots. Because if you didn't get a headshot, you were dead.
Literally. It just like pop, 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 and they're gone. It's
So then you're like Table. Did you like Halo? Are you a Halo guy?
I played Halo 3. That was fun.
Wait, I had to talk to him like that.
Pardon?
What?
Wait, I had to talk to him like that.
DJ.
Hey, go on.
Sorry, I don't
Tongue's
feel like
also out.
insulting him like I do you fuckers.
The fuck?
So Halo 3. What was okay? So campaign or multiplayer? Are you a campaign kid? Are you a multiplayer kid? Or are you both?
I was a multiplayer kid a lot more.
My guy, my G.
Mm.
What's up? What's up? Were you the guy that was
Counterpoint.
constantly in the vehicles, or were you actually boots on ground, gun in hand?
I stayed away from vehicles more.
Okay, so we're gonna run down the line then. Out of the entirety of Halo, what's everybody's favorite Halo weapon?
Ooh, okay. Oh, that's a hard question. I like the any one of the brute weapons. I'll take any of those.
Spiker?
Yep. Specifically, what's
Bird
a,
shot.
specifically the either the Spartan laser. That's a completely different thing. But the Spartan laser or the really big nail launcher. I forgot what it's called, but it's the funniest
The
weapon in the
spiker.
entire game. The
Spiker.
spiker. That weapon is so
Yeah.
fun. Just to look at a vehicle and just pop it and just see it just blow up. Oh, that weapon is so funny. And then of course Spartan laser is also really funny.
You have the patience to actually toast it up and then wait for somebody to come online to meet their crosshair. Oh, dude,
I know,
it's
right?
goated. All right, then, Monsieur Table, sir. What would be your favorite Halo weapon?
I'm not really one to remember the names of every weapon, but I remember Halo 3. I played I used a sniper a lot. That's
I
kind of
respect
my.
that.
Oh, the
That's
sniper's
why.
good.
That's why
It's
now
such a
I play sniper in like
good-
every game except
Yeah.
for Overwatch.
Good.
So it's sniper in every game. I think if you like sniping and snipers and sniping stuff, Next time you go into Rainbow Six Siege and you have the R6 credits together, look into investing into Callie. Her primary is just a sniper rifle, and it does
Or
work.
think about this: ruin people's days. Play Jackal.
Don't play Jackal. Play Callie.
Play Jackal. Ruin people's days. Listen to the. I'm the little devil on your
I have
shoulder right now,
Jackal.
Table.
You get a CZ and a 50 cal. What's not to like about it?
You can see people's footsteps.
You
You
foot
just need to-
fetish.
Caliber sniper and a machine pistol, though.
Counterpoint:
Rely on
ruining
you.
people's days.
I have the angel on the
Getting a
shoulder and
sniper
the
at
devil on the
50 cal
shoulder.
would ruin my day. Because I'd be dead.
That's true. But you gotta respect a person using a sniper at a close building.
I do. Damn.
Hit fire.
There's nothing to respect about a Jackal player. Listen to me, Table. Ruin their days.
I have Jackal. Could.
Good.
I feel like
Make them-
I'm
Make them
guilty of
spike
something.
through their monitor. Make them throw a chair at their wall.
Dude, I got fucking yelled at once when I was playing Kavera.
That's kind of awesome.
I received a lot of messages after that game.
There's a fight happening on your left shoulder. I was watching Warfare.
He's a Jackal player.
Oh, you're a Jackal? Ew!
I was, but I don't really play them that much anymore. I think nowadays I play more
Ew.
Ayana than Jackal.
Even then, you turn into a robot that can scout ahead that you can turn into or sacrifice, and you're not dead.
Yana's
But
not
that-
that bad. Yana requires strategy. and
Yeah, it
timing.
requires strategy. Oh, dude, you should have seen the one time me and Mikey pulled it off. I think it was either you or Tom, but man, that strategy was nasty.
Probably Tom.
Probably
I
Tom.
would have shot you on
Yeah,
accident.
true.
Strat.
Table,
Okay.
hear me out.
What?
I need you to become a recruit main. Run only the LMG.
I think I'm good.
Did you not?
He's about to send this man to the abyss.
Huh?
Dude. Because we're like as much as I'm an LMG main too, when it comes to whatever Russian operators and my palms, that PKM is absolutely fantastic, and I want to marry it.
So true.
But just know if you run LMGs in Rainbow Six Siege, that will be the fastest way to get your entire account reported and blocked
and
and
death
not
threats.
allowed on the server ever again.
Yep.
People hate LMG users in Rainbow Six Siege, and that's why I use them.
It's so funny. I love ruining people's days.
Isn't
Like,
Zofia
one of
have
our-
an LMG?
Zofia,
about that.
maybe? I'm looking this up. Hold up.
Yeah, Zofia
Zofia?
has an LMG.
Yeah, she does.
I play her sometimes. Maybe I'll try it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I still remember one of our Rainbow Six Siege videos. I was Fuse. I managed to kill somebody with a hockey puck. Pulled out the 240 big. Well, actually, he had the PKM because he's Russian. And I just started pointing down this window, firing and not stopping. Little did I know, Brandon is over here in a doorway trying to cross to another doorway.
Oh, no.
And I'm just sitting there, losing my shit, hooting and hollering, and then I just hear a panicked Brandon, "Stop shooting!"
You can
But
see
no,
it.
for fuck's
You can
sake,
see it
stop
in one of our
shooting.
Seeds videos. Oh my god, it was great. It was one of our earliest videos on our channel. That was fucking hilarious.
And I was not about to stop. I was about to let that 40 bang all 100+ rounds in there. Oh, it was fucking fantastic. But then as soon as I hear "stop shooting," I'm like, "Oh, fuck, hold on."
Wait, wasn't that the clip where me and Andy were also in a firing line with you?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
you
we
guys
had
were at-
the RPK, the 24, not the 240, the AA-12 and the Spear 308 all just ripping through the wall.
Yeah, it's the
That's what's
same
scary
video
thing
that I
with this
screwed
man.
over Andy, and he hates me still to this day for it.
Oh, yeah, because you lion pinged him.
That's so good.
I still love that. Fuck you, Dravo dies before he can finish your name.
Fuck you, Draymond. But again, this is why, and this is why I want to say now I would love to do a Rainbow Six Siege collab with you guys, because especially with
that'd be
this man
wonderful.
being Chaos Incarnate, it would be amazing to just see the calamity that could ensue between this man as soon as he's on defense and he has an A12 in his hand, and he'll just start disrespecting and desecrating every soft wall in there, not knowing that there's teammates on the other side. I'm just like, what the fuck, dude?
Someone said
Sorry.
disrespect your surroundings, and that's what I did.
Hi, Jeremy.
Good. You live by a good motto.
Them's the rules. Them's the breaks.
We should do more collaborations, though. I think that'd be good.
Oh, 100%. Especially now that we know that you guys play like the likes of Rainbow Six Siege and stuff. Because I know the first time we spoke to you, you either hadn't played it but you had the game, or you were very, very, very brand new. We're like, let's let him like get his bearings and get into the game before we just throw him in the deep end. And now that I know that this man said, "Fuck you, you're going in the deep end with me."
Yep. I pulled him in. I'm like, hey, all right, table.
It's
You want to get silly?
I think you're the reason I got Siege. I think we were playing Overwatch one night, and we were just like so bored after losing 5 times, and you and Meme convinced me to buy it.
Yeah.
Side note, though.
I was like, I'm tired of playing support. I want to kill people.
Side note, Mikey and DJ, you guys would probably have to get it for PC, because I don't think console and PC are cross-plat, only console to console.
Fine by me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just letting you know.
Okay.
Through Ubisoft, shouldn't I still be able to have access to all the operators I already bought?
Probably not.
No idea. I wasn't. They gave me no option with it.
One of my friends had that problem. You can contact support and have the accounts merged, but you have to call them like before 6 a.m. and it's like difficult.
Oh, so they're one of those. They're like in a different country type of thing. Got it.
Yeah, Ubisoft is Japanese. I believe.
I think
they have multiple different departments.
Yeah, they have like
regions
all over the world, dude.
I think the part behind Siege is Ubisoft Quebec, which is they have their thing in Montreal, so that's the same time as me. That's 3 hours ahead of you guys.
Damn.
Oh god, I keep forgetting Rainbow Six Siege and For Honor come from the both same studio,
right?
And that
For Honor
explains a lot.
Got another season. Is that not weird to anybody else?
Yeah, they keep going, man. Oh,
you made a great decision.
Honestly, you did.
Shut up.
I unfortunately have the misfortune of still having that game on my hard drive.
I went through an era of playing For Honor.
Yeah, me and Table, we went down the deep end fast.
Who do you guys play? Who do you guys play?
I always played Gladiator.
I was a Centurion player.
God, you're the worst.
Centurion is like the most respectable character in that entire game.
The hell he is? Centurion's so easy.
Yes, but he's not like bullshit. He's just a character, bro. Listen. You can't tell me Centurion isn't. You can't look at me funny for playing Centurion when Hitokiri is standing right there and it's just him, but better.
Okay, that one's just because there's a worse example doesn't mean it's a good example.
What else did I play in For Honor, Warfles?
You used to play on Vikings. You played Raider a bit, if I recall.
Yeah,
you enjoyed Raider. I hate you.
What?
You can't diss Centurion, then immediately pop off at Raider. Do you know what he is now? Do you know what he's become? S tier. He's the best character in the game.
Hey, we've been there since day one at D tier.
Yeah, and now he's S tier because they gave him the ability after his little tap feint to continue chaining. And his zone listen, but his zone attack works differently in a chain versus not in a chain, and it does either 32 damage or 20. They made him
die
hell.
A hero, or you live long enough to see yourself.
Literally. Same with Lawbringer has also been eviled recently. They're reworking Lawbringer finally table, but they gave him hyper armor and blockables that are infinitely chainable.
Oh, for fuck's sake. For Honor team, get your shit
think
together. I thought
For
we
Honor
fixed
has,
it
like-
after the World
They're
Cup.
conquering him, dude. They did it with
For Honor
Conqueror. They gave
has-
him unlimited blockables.
It has like the opposite problem of COD, where they keep like nerfing guns. In For Honor, they just keep making characters broken as shit until like the entire roster just
literally,
one
it's
shot.
funny. By the way, table. Yorman. Oh yeah, you played Yorman Gondir as well, but Yorman Gondir soon
He's
should have
goofy.
the ability to immediately knock you down, no matter what stamina you're at.
Warfles,
Oh,
you should
that's
stop
for
now. You
fuck's
don't. I don't want to
sake.
get
No,
back into
no,
it.
no.
For
You're
the
getting
sake
back
of my
into For Honor.
mental health, I
You're
don't want
getting-
to get back into For
You're
Honor.
getting back into For Honor. Shigoki still sucks though.
It's fine. I'm a
Oh.
Valkyrie player.
I like
I'll
Shigoki.
just stick with
Oh,
it.
I got bad news for you. They overtuned the shit out of Valkyrie too. So
That's okay. I'm not gonna probably touch it ever again anyway.
yeah.
I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Like I could never adequately fight other people.
It's
I would
like
always just
4
walk up and
buttons.
2v1 people. But it was like when people would, when I think I'm kicking their asses, and then for some reason they get a second win. I'm like, why can't I ever do that? I just get my
Literally.
And half the time I didn't know what I was doing, so I was either Peacekeeper just because I liked moving fast and moving swiftly, or I was Warden because Banhammer,
Big sword.
or I was everybody dunked him already, or I was Shigoki because fat meme guy.
Yep. And now he's bad. I'm so upset about that. I miss him being top tier.
That's
So
the
remember-
one of
life
his
tank.
executions, he just belly bumps somebody and then he just
Literally.
rubs his tummy, and I'm like, he's so adorable. Oh, I
I
need to
love him.
hug him.
Warfles,
Do not
remember
hug
when-
Shigoki.
Do you remember when we were learning For Honor, like the first time we just opened the game?
Oh yeah,
And me and
freaking
was
Ender.
playing Shigoki. We learned he had the backbreaker, and I fucking screamed as my spine was broken.
That was me. That was me.
That was- It was scary. That
Yeah.
learning he could do shit like that.
Literally.
Yeah, because we've
That
been
gives-
playing for like 30 minutes, just swinging our weapons, and all of a sudden he hurls his body at me and breaks my back over his shoulder. It was terrifying.
It was absolutely. Do you still have the clip of me doing that?
Yeah, I do. I have it
You
saved on
do
my
of,
phone.
of Ender, me throwing Ender into fire and then grabbing him
That
out
was
of it.
me throwing in the fire.
That was you.
I
I'm so
died
sorry,
after, and
Table.
my
I'm so
corpse landed
sorry.
in the fire pit in front of us.
Oh, what a funny character. I miss the childlike innocence we had when I thought Gladiator was the only character in the game who could feint his attacks.
Yeah. I had a toxic era when I played
Ugh.
Aramusha for a while.
Oh no!
Just like
oh,
rock,
yeah.
paper, scissors.
Yeah.
It was evil.
Remember the absolute raw emotion and fear
Yeah.
when we first fought a Centurion who punched us?
Yeah, that was also pretty
Yeah.
scary.
They seeing him
could
like
talk
knock us
about-
down.
We could talk about For Honor for a while, but let's
yeah, let's
get back to
continue.
everything.
Well, trust me, it's fine. This is something
You guys are adorable.
at one
It's a
point
funny
like
game.
playing. Dude, For Honor, the last time we played For Honor, it's because we were I downloaded it for the fellas, and we were just gonna do a private match with a bunch of AI, just to really boost the serotonin. Because if we went into PvP, I would can't say that. Let's just say I would
don't.
not have been a very happy person playing PvP again, because I
Getting
suck
evil.
at the game. So when it came to just, we're doing PvE, I can just hold right trigger and I could just ultimo hit somebody and then run away and then come back and do it again. All about it. And I think For Honor is a great game. It really is. I'm not saying it's not. Same thing with Dark Souls. I'm just terrible at it to the point to where I can't play it. That is my issue when it comes to a lot of these games. Is I am so bad that I feel I should just straight up not play it. Make sense?
Nope.
No.
Well, fuck it then.
That game is an endurance test.
Fight me. In For Honor.
I
Prove
can.
me wrong.
I can. I won't download it, but I could.
Sweet Disney.
Well, there was a character that could just like Dempsey roll. I would do that to you all damn day.
Man, I'll box you in anything. And we have the VR game. I'll play you whenever you want. Square up.
Oh,
I was actually considering downloading 2K22 so that way we can wrestle. Have
I'll
ourselves
wrestle
go.
you too. Let's do it. Grease it up.
I need to get that game.
Short
Table, that
only.
gives me an idea. You want to
What?
drop $120?
What? Wait, how do I? What's 120 bucks?
A WWE.
2K23.
What do you want? You want me to buy your copy too? Is that
Yes.
it? No, I don't think
It'd be
so.
funny. It'd be funny. It'd be funny.
It'd be funny.
At least he's honest.
He is honest.
Listen, table, think about it.
I do want to get it, but I'm not getting yours as well.
I think my dad bought it actually. I might just have it. We'll see.
Oh, that was amazing.
I need to get that game, but fuck, it's still $60.
It's literally. I'm saying like, please make it $2.
Well, I
The new
mean, you
one
got to
just
remember,
dropped.
it's a
Give
2K
it some
game
time.
that has WWE attached to it. They're not going to relinquish shit. They're going to charge everybody full price until 2K26 comes out, and then they might lower it by $5.
Pirate's
Yeah.
life for me.
That's why I think it's time to pillage.
Exactly. I think it's time we go to Russian sites and find really sketchy links.
Absolutely not. Not until we're sponsored by ExpressVPN.
Wow.
Hey,
Way to casually just
ExpressVPN,
drop that.
we're here. We're definitely, willing to reject any offers, just so you know.
I'm cute. Watch that win them over. Just like, why'd you guys choose to work with us? The adorable girl. What up, bruh?
That'd be awesome.
that'd be fucking amazing. But also keeping in the gaming realm, so For Honor, you guys, I still class it as a fighting game. What are your guys' opinions on fighting games? So like,
you do not want to get me started on this boat.
Mikey, get ready.
Oh boy.
I'm smiling. I'm ready. I'm waiting.
Okay.
He's
All
a fighter
right,
guy.
Hear me
He's
out.
a
Hear me
fighter.
out. Grapplers.
In what? In
Everything.
general?
Every game. Every single game.
Well, there's
On
a
the
difference. There's a
market.
difference. Are we talking armor? Are we talking king? Are we talking armor king? Are we talking Zangief? Are we spin to win? I don't have an issue with grapplers. I used to play
All of them.
Astroth and Soul Calibur. He was my main for a long time. Then I got into Geef.
I play Astaroth and I play Astaroth and Soul Calibur. In Street Fighter I'll normally play Alex. Alex is really fun.
Alex is really good. I'll give you that one.
Alex and I've had a recent passion for Vega. Vega's really fun for some reason.
Oh, you're gross.
He's funny. He's funny. He's funny. Izuna Drop is objectively the best looking like slam ever. It's so cool.
I'm partial to the Gigaton press, but that's just me.
That's Gigaton.
You see,
Press is
forgot about
pretty
Hugo.
good.
Hugo's a
I
good
forgot
one
Hugo
too.
was in the game. Oh, I wish he was in Street Fighter 5 so bad. Why'd we have to get Abigail?
Why do we have to
He's so
the disdain for the C-list character?
literally. I'm like, come on, give me Hugo. Give me my funny clapback. Come on, give me a big guy.
What bang? Oh,
Literally.
man.
I
The
love
fact that
characters
Uncle
with-
Valle came back to
Yeah.
take Hugo to
oh
Evo.
my god, yeah, that fucking set, man.
So ridiculous.
You ever played any Guilty Gear?
No, I fell out of 2D fighters because my crew I used to play with just stopped. Everything went in 3D. Street Fighter being the obvious
Tekken.
Yeah, Soul Calibur, Tekken.
Yeah.
There was
I
another
wanna get
really
my
hours on
Yeah.
Tekken real quick. I don't have that many, but I had a Tekken phase. It's like 106 right now. I need to put more in, but I played a lot of Tekken for a while.
I want to get
Hell
into
yeah,
I was
baby.
also a King player.
Combo animations are cool.
same.
Oh, I know,
King and
right?
Brian
King-
Fury.
King-
I don't
Brian,
care
I
about the
hate you.
meta. I played both of those characters for. All right, I'm gonna date myself here. I've been playing those characters for 20 years before they were the meta bullcrap. It's not my fault that the
King isn't
pendulum
meta.
swung this
No, okay.
time.
Brian Fury isn't meta anymore. Neither is King. Come on, man, Brian. Out of all
What's
the
wrong with
characters in that
power
game,
boxing? I gotta step in. I gotta sway. I have a mix up. I could just throw hands and over the orbital kicks. What do you want? What's not to like about that moveset?
counterpoint. Who did I play? I'm trying to remember where I played other than King and Armor King.
I can't talk
Because
about my character. You don't even know
I
who he
can't out
plays.
myself as a Gigas player because then my opinion isn't valid. But
No, Gigas is funny. I don't
he's
care what
funny.
anybody says.
He's really funny. He's funny. I love him, but he's so brain dead. He is such a brain dead character. I sit there and I click one of 3 buttons and then the match is over.
No, Gunjack players are brain dead, and I'll stand
Oh,
by that
that's true.
statement all day,
Absolutely. I
every
hate
day.
Jack in every single Tekken installment.
Same. If you play Gunjack, we are not friends. I just
Literally.
need you to
Mid,
know that.
I hate you. Now you got me thinking, man. Now
Steve
all my
looks
like
so confused.
all the
I'm
inputs are
confused
running
too.
through my head again, man. All
I'm
the
sitting here.
king chain throws.
I'm throwing out my opinion. I said gunjack players are disgusting. And King is always going to be meta because he has the meme about him. He has a cheetah head.
He's nerfed
That's-
again.
He's actually not in a bad spot right now, but he's not amazing.
That's fine. That's perfect. That's where I like
Yeah,
my characters.
Exactly.
I like playing the
I
meta
think
bull
every
crap.
grappler should
Like,
be
I like
just
my
good
characters
enough.
to be the underdog.
Literally.
Well, I hate that a lot of modern games are falling for poster boy syndrome, where the characters on the
Luke,
cover are devastating, dude.
Luke in Street Fighter, man. God.
I was thinking Scorpion and Sub-Zero every
Oh,
single
that's
time.
true. Oh, that's
always
okay.
too
Listen,
good.
here's the
Every
problem.
time.
Here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with Mortal Kombat. All right. I think that's a Chun-Li syndrome as well when it comes to those two, because they are good characters no matter what.
Mhm.
Giving a character a freeze reset for free, and then giving a character everything Scorpion has is good no matter what you do.
I think you could detune him because in MKX, nobody played Hellfire Scorpion. Everybody played what was it? The ninjutsu one where you can teleport around the map and get
Yeah,
crazy
that
drop-ins on you.
Yep,
Oh my
yep.
god.
See, Hellfire worked. It was good, but it wasn't game breaking, and it wasn't Lasher Takeda, because Lasher Takeda was absolutely
Yeah.
ridiculous. Ah,
Same with
this
just
is
the
an
alien
Evo.
in that game, dude.
Wait, who?
The alien.
Alien was fun, man.
They were
Alien
fun.
Oh, I
The problem
loved
is they
Alien,
were
dude.
meta. They were so meta. Just the Trapper version. Like, it's not called Trapper. It's got a different name. I think it's just a spitter variant.
Broodmother.
Broodmother. That variant was so dumb.
I
Oh,
played Lackey Ferrator, so
Oh,
I don't know
respect it.
about.
I respect it. Lackey Ferrator is so funny.
Him
Ferrator
and
is
Lackey
such a funny-
Ferrator is so annoying.
Ferrator is just a funny character. You can't diss Ferrator ever.
I'm
Just
not
me
dissing.
drunk at 3 a.m. You can call me Master Blaster, Tiny Man. Flips coffee table.
Ferrator
not-
is so
I'm not
cool.
dissing, but damn, he drove me insane. I'm like, I've tried 2 different characters. I can't do this.
See, I just pressed X a lot on whatever character that I had. I didn't use too many. I didn't have like a character main, but I did hate facing, especially in public lobbies of like King of the Hill, especially on MK10. I hated facing the characters where they did not need to be near you to fight you.
Oh,
Aaron
Aaron
Black.
Black.
Zoners or Pokers?
Aaron Black,
Aaron Black.
Kenshi, Quan Chi, the
What's
dude
your-
with the green eyes.
Shang
They
Tsung.
did not. Shang Tsung was
Oh,
really good in MK10.
Shinnok was really bad for
That's-
that.
that's a Shinnok.
Ermac.
But
Ermac.
but
Ermac.
all
Oh
those,
my
all those
god.
all those characters that did not need to be near you to fight you, even something as simple as Jackie just shooting you with her wrist
Literally.
pistol.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
It was
God.
awful.
I'm like, okay, I'm not even getting a chance to fight you. Like, for real? And that was like the first time in a game of King of the Hill when I was just facing against people that were picking characters that did not need to be near me to fight me. And I'm like, come over here and
Literally,
punch
like,
me,
come on.
Can I just say
please.
that I hated Cassie Cage players?
Oh,
I
my-
loved him. I loved Cassie Cage.
She was so meta. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was annoying, bro.
She
Going
was the
against,
KV
Cassie
broadside.
main? Oh my god.
That's why I played Kotal Khan, because he's funny.
It's fun. It's so funny that we're missing a member right now. He's in the other room. He's also sick. He just got off of work.
Oh,
He plays Gigos. He plays Kodal. He
Oh my
plays
God.
Ferritor.
the brain rot group.
The dude, he just goes unit mode, just
Literally.
oink, and starts throwing hands.
Big man. I hit people hard. I love those type of characters.
Exactly. He pulled off Kodal's 90% obsidian totem combo on me
Oh
one
my
time.
god.
I straight up walked across the house and almost kicked the door down. I'm like, you
I
son
would've-
of a bitch.
I would have just left. I'm signing papers, man. That's a lawsuit.
that was
It's like,
violence.
You should go to jail.
Literally. Oh my god.
I was
Obsidian
so
Tome was
pissed.
evil, man.
I was a fucking Tarkatan alien player. That was one of my mains.
Respect. Keep Baraka alive.
Yeah, dude, I
Yeah.
loved
For
that
you.
moveset, dude. I loved the combos in it, but too bad it was not the best. But I loved it either
Oh,
way.
It was pretty ass.
Fuck
Dude,
it.
I don't main any character because I'm not a combo user. I'm just gonna press X a little bit here. Now we're gonna switch to Y, and oh, they're blocking. Time to grab them.
Literally.
I pissed off so many people as soon as I saw they started going on a blocking spree. I was just like,
That's why you play grapplers.
Oh no, I would just grab people because especially with Liu Kang, it was so fucking hilarious.
Oh,
He would
yeah.
bend them over his knee and then just like flat palm them like 50 fucking times real quick. Like he's playing a fucking bongo on their eyeballs. And then throw them across. And I'm like, dude, this is great. Next time somebody blocks, I'm gonna do that same shit again. Let's go. Fight me.
Although they had him in MK11, I really wish they would have put him in MK10 just because I think MK10 was better. But if they had Noob Saibot in MK10,
Oh
it
my
would have been
God, yeah.
so. I would have been set. Every
Well, they already
every Mortal Kombat he's in, I main him. MK11 was no exception.
Oh, he's
Oh,
such
you
a
gotta
edgy
remember,
boy.
dude. They already had like Warner Bros. Studios had to pay a lot of money to get the licensing for Xenomorph, Jason Voorhees, and
Leatherface.
Leatherface.
Yeah,
Leatherface
And
was
Predator.
fun though.
Forgot Predator.
Leatherface was really fun. And and Predator. I forgot he was in the game, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he
Yep.
came later on, like much later, but he came later.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The Predator.
Because I'm never gonna use combos when it comes to fighter games. I don't care to study combinations and how like, certain punching things work. I just spam the X button, a little bit of Y, maybe a circle, just a kick. That's about it.
These are my friends,
Yeah,
my
Unbelievable.
co-hosts.
The
This
spammer,
is my blood pressure rising.
the spammer, the average, the guy that knows everything.
Yeah,
And then the gecko. He's
The
not
gecko.
here right now, but he's here in my proximity.
the
The
man that if you're an
Kodokan.
anime character, he'd have his legs folded, and he'd be floating slightly because he's reaching Zen.
No, but it's fine because we have a diverse group of players. Like him and his brother, fucking fighter players. Me, shooter. Him, shooter.
Shooter and whatever I find fun and want to get good at.
Mostly me, shooter. That's my main squeeze.
I wish I had Goro in MK11.
I
Never
wish MK11
mention
didn't
that
exist.
man's name to me ever again.
I mean, fair. Wasn't that
I had
great?
so many issues with it. Fighting games are on a downward slope, man. Everything's got to be too easy. It's got to be easy for new players to get into.
Yeah,
Which it takes away from the combo learning. It takes adding systems like a reverse edge and V trigger and all that crap makes
An
the game
auto
too
combo.
easy. Don't even
Wait.
start on auto combo crap. What's up?
Oh yeah. I got a problem. Okay, for V, I don't know what's scrubby about V trigger. I think that's kind of a cool mechanic. It's just basically Roman canceling in Guilty Gear, which I thought was cool.
Okay,
I guess
Lost my
I think
hand
it's
there.
the hardest part about it is it's a comeback mechanic, and that's my only upset part. I think we need less comeback mechanics in games. I think those are just bad in terms of game design, always.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I could agree with you there because even in like the new Mario Kart, where there's guaranteed drops for depending on what position you're in,
Oh,
in the actual
yeah.
race, I don't like that, man. It's not a real race anymore. It's not that random experience. You're now playing a sim of who's kind of good and who's kind of bad versus free for all, no rules, no holds bars. You live or die by this racer right here, and I miss that old school just gaming mentality of having fun by getting into the game. Not everybody can jump in and have fun because the game's really easy and padding and like all this
Yeah.
easy access crap.
I think
But
it's
that's-
nice sometimes. I feel like certain game modes don't need it. Like I don't know. I think Street Fighter 6 is on a good route with that, to where there's two separate control sets. One makes the game kind of play more like Injustice, and to where inputs are easier, and it's not light, medium, heavy for kicks and light, medium, fierce, I guess if you're going on Street Fighter. But light, medium,
Yeah.
fierce, kick and punch. It's just 4-button fighter like Injustice, and makes the game easier. But there's still a lot of tech, from what I'm seeing, at least from what I've seen so far in the betas of that game. It looks like there's a lot of technicality still. It just makes the game more enjoyable for people to deal with because it's better than sitting there for like an hour and a half for your first time learning how to do a Shoryuken input while your friend just beats your ass. But
I
I
guess.
kind of just wish we had better training modes. That's mostly it. If we had better training modes, I think people like fighting games a lot more because then it's easier to learn.
Fair enough. That is 100% true because I feel like in recent years, especially with deadlines getting tighter and tighter, they've just started cutting corners in the worst possible places. We
Absolutely.
don't have good
Like, just
training modes.
like,
What's
I
up?
don't care if like if there's a meta and there's one character and they're broken and their frame data is like stupid and they could kill you instantly. If I can get my frame data in the training mode, that'd be nice.
Right.
If I can
think
tell when something's negative on block, that'd be nice.
I think
If I
that's
can
just
get
the
actually
and-
combo trials that actually work and are created by players who know what they're doing with the game and not the devs, that'd be nice.
yeah. I think that's like a big issue with nowadays. A lot of game devs are just cutting corners in places they really shouldn't be. Like like fighting games are one, but also, for example, in my experience, like Call of Duty, for example,
Oh
the
yeah.
1 year we'll have something as simple as theater mode, and the next year we won't. 1 year we'll have ranked, the next year we might have it, maybe like 5-6 months into the game's life cycle, halfway through it.
That's weird.
Yeah, 1 year we can have the ability to preview the assassination before we buy the game, and then the next one we can't.
And
That
then
is very odd to me.
and then 1 year we won't have leaderboards or a combat record, the next year we will. It's so
That's
weird.
why I think every game should have a Kickstarter.
That's why I think that
That'd
at
be
this
funny.
point, what they need to just make, they need to go to the CS:GO approach. One game,
And just
and they
update
just
it.
improve it and have it last for as many years as they want. Add new guns, new maps on a semi-regular basis or a regular basis, kind of like how Fortnite does it, and just have that be that your one focus instead of having to release a game every year.
Yeah. That's like what Ubisoft a lot with their multiplayer games. They have stuck and by Rainbow Six Siege and For Honor for like 8 years.
And that's good because they're awesome games.
They're great.
I love them.
And they both of them kind of sucked on launch, but they're good
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, and
Sometimes
honestly,
you got to build up.
Honestly, lately
For Honor's
I've
on a
been,
downfall though.
I've been
I'm kind of worried what they're doing.
considering going back to Siege lately because I'm just, other than like when I'm playing with my friends, I don't play Modern Warfare by myself. I just don't. It's
I
not
do.
that
I
fun.
shoot people with a crossbow.
Yeah, honestly, it's not that fun for me just because in my lobbies I'm going against people that might as well be in pro teams. Some of them are. I have ran into pro players and it's not fun.
Oh God.
I shoot people with a crossbow, and then I get bodied, and it's great. Hence why my
Actually-
SBMM is super
Oh,
low,
yeah.
and I love it.
This does make me ask a big question for you guys. This is a big one. What's your opinion on skill-based matchmaking
I hate it.
outside of ranked?
I think it should
Skill-based
stay in a
matchmaking.
ranked mode and stay out of casual modes.
I'm on the
That's my
opposite side of
argument.
that spectrum. I think
I will say this much: with the only downside when it comes to skill-based matchmaking is the way, because we have to wrap up here soon. The way people can manipulate it, because say like like he's already said he has a high elo, and if you were a scumbag, all you have to do, as long as you don't get kicked from the game for inactivity, just eat shit until your level's low enough, and then you can go back to whooping ass in casual lobbies. And that's why I kind of hate looking at some of these pros when they play, when they're clearly in bot lobbies and you are clearly better than them, and you're sitting there parading around like, oh yeah, I'm the greatest thing ever. Dude, you're the equivalence of a pro boxer fighting a toddler
yeah.
on this game.
The problem is with that is, at least with that, that's like that pro boxer has to take like 30 L's to get there. The problem with that, without skill-based matchmaking existing at all, is it's the pro boxer could either go against another pro boxer, a guy who's been doing it for maybe a couple months, or a toddler, and there is no in between. You will just walk into them sometimes.
Here's my counter
And
argument.
if you have enough people, if you have enough people playing a game, there's gonna be at least one dude per lobby who is just fighting and is just clearly just not having fun.
Here's my argument towards that. If you were to make a ranked mode and put SBMM in there, but in casual, do what they did in the past and have team-based SBMM, where they'll have a player that's really good, but put like maybe the rest of the team is like very average to maybe below average, and kind of balance it out, and have the enemy team who are basically like all average or all below average on one, but give the the really good player like a bunch of average to below average, mainly below average, and kind of just balance out the skill in the lobby like they
But
did in
wouldn't
the
that bring
past.
back kind of the kind of pro boxer versus toddler thing, to where it's like, all right, this guy's really good at this game. Here's a bunch of normal
But in
players,
that
and then he just
scenario,
beats the shit out of them.
in that scenario, it's the pro boxer with the toddlers facing against maybe a bunch of middle school to high schoolers.
Yeah,
But that's where I agree with him. The whole keep it in a ranked format, because at least in ranked, you can't play with people that are like, I want to say 2 ranks below what your rank is. So if you're
Yeah.
diamond, you can't play with copper players. You can only play with, say, platinum and gold, because they're around your skill level. They're around your skill level.
So
But when you bring that over into casual play, which I'm a casual player, I literally, like I said at the beginning of this, I use the M4 still. Get at me. When he and we've noticed this, we've noticed a drastic difference, especially when he's hosting and he's the COD guy out of us. Our lobbies are significantly sweatier. These guys are clearly skilled and they're here to play. Then when we're in Numpty Dumpty lobbies that I'm hosting, for some reason, it's like the enemy team just forgot to attach their left thumbs.
that's all the big problem is. When it comes to group matchmaking, they just do not know how to do that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the biggest problem is you could just sit there, be the pro boxer, your friend's the toddler, you join him, now you're fighting a bunch of toddlers, and now you have a shotgun. And it's just a massacre at that point.
yeah, but there's
That's what's kinda-
but I've also noticed whenever, like, even when he hosts, sometimes we'll get those games where I can just stomp on an entire lobby and it'll be fine. The next lobby, though, will go against a team that is stomping us, and then it goes back to a bunch of toddlers,
Yeah.
then a bunch of players that know. It's kind of weird, especially when it's only like 2 or 3. That's what happens the most of the time. But when there's like 4 to 5 or maybe even 6 of us, the skill-based matchmaking has a harder time finding players of that skill because they're trying to place a party of 6 against players of
Yeah.
similar skill level that might not even be partied together at all. Sure, they'll prioritize people that are in parties together, but sometimes you can't find a whole 6 stack that are going into the same lobbies as you are.
Yeah, and that's when you pull up the team-based, skill-based matchmaking.
And I just want to preface this before we go down this road. And no means am I like complaining about it. I do not mind getting shit on. I understand I am not that great of we won't even just say COD, even though COD's like the main problem with it. But like I'm a casual player when it comes to this game, so I don't mind getting shit on. But it's when it happens, lobby after lobby after lobby after lobby after lobby after lobby. It's like, dude, we can't catch a break.
Yeah, there has been nights like that.
We don't have this problem in Hunt. That's all I'm saying.
This is true. Play Hunt Showdown if you haven't.
Hunt Showdown.
Hunt Showdown, that sounds familiar. Hold up, looking this up.
It's a very good game. I love it. I think
It's,
it's great. I need to play more.
Permadeath, baby.
Permadeath extraction game,
That
something
does
like
bring up this
Tarkov.
point that I wanted to bring up. I have a buddy. We're gonna go back to Siege. We're gonna go back to Rainbow Six Siege real quick. I have a buddy who is on his, because he doesn't like facing people of his caliber. He is now, as of this recording, he is on his 7th Smurf account because he doesn't want to face people of his skill level.
Oh,
That is
scummy.
fucked
That
up.
is
That is.
so
I would
fucked.
not take that. I would kill him.
I told him I can't play with you anymore, dude. The fact that you're glorifying and like, dude, I shit on these fucking kids. Yeah, because compared to you,
they're kids.
God,
They're children.
They're fetuses.
You're
They
a
didn't stand a
literal
chance.
god facing against peasants.
Unarmed peasants, and you hit them with a golden claymore.
Yeah. This is the equivalent of being like a modern military soldier versus like cavemen.
A LARPer with the foam sword.
Yeah. It's like, all right, I have a real Makarov pistol with me here today. What do you got? I got a rock.
Lightning bolt.
I got a rock.
I got a stick.
Yeah. I got the sword. I'm ready to fight you. I am Zeus.
And again,
Sure.
I don't want us to end on a bad note. Again, we
Yeah.
all love video games as much as we're just gamers that
Absolutely.
want to address issues that we see in games because we play these games every day. And the reason why we play them every day is because we love them. And
Yep.
we want them to maintain that fun level and that we want them to maintain that longevity. I want these games to last forever. Like, we're gonna go back to the very beginning of what brought us here. Outside of snacks. CSGO is the epitome of what could be a perfect game because they made it perfect. They balanced out what needed to be balanced out. They added in what needed to be added in. And here's this game now that's about to get another rendition after 20 years of essential perfection.
Also, every skin you ever owned as in your current account on CSGO will be in that game too.
Yep.
You don't see that a lot in video games nowadays, especially the games we've been talking about.
Overwatch.
So again,
I
we're
mean,
not wanting
we
to
haven't
sound
really
like
talked about that one, but
we're
yes, that's
like
a good
wanting to shit
example.
on the games. We're not wanting to sound like we're shitting on the games. We love these games, and we want them to maintain longevity as long as possible. Because again, we said it with Siege. Even though that's the game that I tend to take breaks from. That's the game I always feel confident going back to because I know I'm going to have fun. And we can agree on that, right? No, we can agree on that, fellas. We want these games to maintain, whether we play them all the time or sporadically. We want to be able to go back to them and go, oh yeah, this is home.
I am shitting on them. I disagree.
I want to be not like a retired. I want to be like a rehabilitated alcoholic walking back into a liquor store. All right, I want to get immediately back into hell.
That's
God
what it
damn
feels like playing Hunt Showdown after a break. You hear the crickets and people humming and zombies groaning, and you're like, oh yeah, the abuse is coming back. I'm home again.
Yeah.
Looks like I break another controller tonight.
It's just straight up every time.
But fellas, it is time to wrap up. We are past the 2-hour mark. So
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
now, ladies and germs, it is that time. It is outro time. We made it to the end of another one. I know it took a little bit of a detour. We took many detours in this recording, but this is why I love doing this because, like I said earlier in the recording, when you don't feel like it's a recording, you have the most fun. This didn't feel like we were having a podcast. It just felt like a bunch of dudes talking. And I love that shit. That's why I love doing this. And again, big thank you to Table and Warfles of WestPlays. Please go check them out. Their stuff will be down in the description below. Thank you guys for joining us on this evening. This has been amazing, and we really need to do this again because, again, we managed to kill 2 hours, and we didn't even really, outside of the 2 plot points that I came up with on a whim. I'm like, you know what? We're just kind of shooting from the hip, and this is great. It felt nice. It felt great. It felt natural. And so I just want to thank you guys for coming on here. Warfles, thank you for coming on here for your first time. Table, thank you for coming on here again. So now we're going to go down the list. We're going to go down the line, starting with you, Warfles. We'd like to give a closing statement, closing argument, maybe a hot take to the people at home. Starting with you. What would you like to say to everybody? Okay.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The NoSkill Space Program, brought to you by Arbiter King.
Thanks, Arbiter. This is the best gift ever. Genuinely.
He's so high.
Oh man, he's dragging across the roof.
How do I get down? Oh god.
How do I get down? Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
And there
In
you
the
go.
water.
In the water.
All right.
Splash. I get tired.
The 5-star frog splash.
We're going to move down the line. Table. Anything you want to say to the folks at home?
Not much to say, really. I'm just happy I was able to come back. I was a little worried, in all honesty, after the first session. I thought you guys kind of forgot about me, threw me away like an old rag, but I'm very happy I could come back.
Dude, you picked the worst time to get back to us. We're
Dude,
sorry
we
it
have
took
been
so long.
very busy.
I understand. Things happen.
I mean, as it
Between
is,
work
I mean, as it is, after you, we already have like 2 other podcasts planned with like 4 other guests. Like, it's a mess right now.
and this is
All
also
Canadian.
this is also mixed in with the fact that like between us being in different time zones and work, and this man being sick, and me for some reason going to every concert under the sun, it's hard to schedule anything with like to schedule anything in general. But when it comes to working with us. But that's why when we found out that you wanted to work with us again, it's like, okay, we need to find somewhere to squeeze this man in. And so I'm happy that we managed to get you on tonight. I left work early to come hang out.
Oh, well, you don't need to do that, obviously. You know,
I wanted to.
I'm just happy we have our
Way to make him
ideals
feel
kind of the
bad.
same, and we're glad to work with each other.
Yeah, and like I said, I legit want to like do a collab with you guys of us playing Rainbow Six Siege and getting into hijinks. I think that would be so
That'd be
much
wonderful.
fun.
Yeah, I'd be so down.
That would be pretty fun.
So y'all look forward to that. We're gonna fuck around and grief some people in Rainbow Six Siege. Get ready. Now moving down the line over here, Dragon Man.
Shit. Other than this was a really fun podcast. I can't wait to collab you guys more. Honestly, we've been trying so hard to plan some things down the line, and I definitely would love for you guys to be a part of it.
Yeah, trust me, we look forward to doing a lot more with you.
I'll be down. Absolutely.
Yeah, both of us would be more than happy to join for whatever you have planned.
And same goes to you. Do you guys want to do something and you need 1, 2, 3 other people, reach out. One of us will be free to do something.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
Trust me, between the 3 of us, we're down to play any, essentially virtually any game across the spectrum if we have it.
We also have 2 other members who are one's in recovering from the same sickness I was just getting over, and the other one's working like a dog. So,
Right.
well, we usually have somebody on
I
staff.
mean, arguably, the other one is also working like a dog.
He needs to take a break, bro. Whatever this bug we caught is it kicked the crap out of me.
All right, but then now, Mikey, closing arguments, closing statements from you.
Not to repeat and be an echo chamber, but no, this was a blast. You guys are great company. It's been a lot of fun. Once again, sorry it took so long to get back to you. We literally got our first 3 weeks of the month scheduled out, and then we saw the ping. And we're like, man, we gotta figure out something because there's so much more to deal with. But sorry, dealing with that. But now, man, it's been a blast. I look forward to doing some stuff in the future, and we do gaming, we do IRL stuff. It's all in good fun. We might bitch and moan every now and then, but I mean, at the end of the day, have fun with what you're doing, enjoy it. And if you're in your 7th Smurf account, go earn your keep in the hunting grounds. If you think you're good at video games, earn it in the hunting grounds. I'll see you in the bayou.
Yeah, Mr. 7th Smurf account. I won't drop your name because you watch these things, but you know I'm talking about you. You have a daughter to raise. Damn it!
You have a daughter?
Jeez, that was
my!
wow.
That child is gonna learn some things. That child's gonna learn some things about her father when she grows up.
That child's first words are gonna be slur words.
Literally, it's gonna be just outright. It's outright evil.
And we're gonna take it to the bayou.
Wait, go back to Apex for the love of God. Like this game is gonna ruin you. But then closing arguments, closing statements from me. I'm gonna repeat what we've all said already. You guys are wonderful. I do apologize that it took forever to get this going. As Mikey said, for some reason, life just said, "Hey, good luck doing anything." So the fact that normally when we record our podcast, it's on a weekend, and so when they told me the other day that you were free for Thursday, I'm like, bet, I'm there. So once again, to you two, thank you very much for joining us. We definitely do this again, and like I said, don't be afraid to ping us in Discord if you guys want. If you guys want to do something with us, one or more of us are more than willing and more than happy to join. to hang
Alright.
out. And I look forward to
Alright.
collabing more with you guys. But it is time to go. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You managed to make it this long, because this is going to be a long one once again. But thank you. You made it all the way to the end of this. You are beautiful. You are pretty. And I'd like to let you guys know that down below, there are some buttons in the comments section, and I highly suggest that you do whatever the hell you want to with them. And we will see all of you
Yeah.
in the next one.
Table.
Bye-bye.
Table. Do the thing.
Huh? Oh, my chair doesn't go up. I can't.
Oh, unbelievable.
And bye.